Hello and welcome back, everybody. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. We're about to put some blobs down. We're going to put some blobs down, they're going to pop, and then your opponent is going to have a lot of funny white blobs on their field. And then they'll die. It's going to be a lot of fun. In this case, the blobs will take the form of cats and dogs. So you will make it rain cats and dogs on your opponent. That's right, Pochi and Nyaa. I suppose that we will get started in just a minute here. But we have quite a stacked bracket tonight, and we have quite the team helping on this side. So of course, I am your host Zircean. With me on commentary today, I'll have Critical Effect and Ratttz.
Hello, everybody.
And some other people who may or may not cycle in, depending on the constraints of bracket, and on the back end, of course, handling various TO concerns will be Raspberry Floof and Trashboat, and maybe some other friends there, if necessary. So we are waiting for matches to be called right now. So if you are waiting for your match to get called, it should get called in TO desk. And,
Guess what? I don't get to commentate this first match. Because I have a match to play, so
too busy
I will.
playing.
I know, it's first... Wait, where's the rule set again? First to two, yeah.
Just first to two.
It's your typical stuff. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet now.
Alrighty. So I guess if it's this early, we could probably pull in a little Roonespism. There he is. Alright.
I am he who comes when you call his name.
That's scary. Alright, so we are waiting for Tonkari, and Tonkari will be fighting Yonko Lee when available. Okay. We're figuring out all the problems with Fightcade accounts.
Wait, you can make multiple accounts with the same email?
I believe that's correct, yeah.
That is so cursed.
I think the best part is that it uses, since it keys off your gravatar for that email, both accounts will have the same avatar.
That makes a lot of sense.
And that's how you can use it to tell if somebody is a very lazy smurf. Okay.
Looks like
Tonkari
they
is
just got onto
here.
Fightcade.
Hey.
Okay. Alright, so just waiting for them to get started. And,
Oh, they don't have ranked matches enabled.
that's fine. That's fine.
Some people play games on Fight. Oh, I was just gonna say, some people play games on Fightcade. Just something other than the glory of increasing elo.
To have
They play
fun.
for fun.
Ugh.
Oh.
I
mean, fun is a fine side goal. It's a side hustle.
I have organizational problems, so I always want to know how many games I'm going to be playing before I play them. So being able to be I'm playing exactly 5 games. Now I know how long that is.
Yeah. No, that's good too, because if someone just challenges you to an unranked game out of the blue, it's one thing if you know them, it's another thing if it's okay, how long is this gonna go?
I have to socialize? I have to negotiate?
Yeah. Oh.
Ugh, get me out of here.
I know.
Not loading. Ooh. We have problems?
some kind of technical
difficulties? Oh, okay. Alright. Should we ship off to a different match and then come back to this one, maybe?
We could definitely do that. Do you have one in mind?
The Wild Pegasus has rank. Crit and Chikapu would also be a pretty cool match to peek in on.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Why not? Okay.
Alright, bro. Which one were we looking at?
Looking at Critical Effect and Chikapu. So Crit has played this game before, I'm pretty sure. As part of the, the old Gamers on the Edge days. Chikapu mostly known for being a fiend of Puzzle Bobble. Alright, well.
Yeah, I only really caught the tail end of that first, game. Pair of rounds.
The tail end?
Yes, the tail end. There was only one of them, so it wasn't very good.
Pretty similar set of ideas here, though. Crit is nice and tall, whereas Chikapu is kind of flat here.
Chikapu popping early, that's not going to be enough to cover Crit's green structure, which means that a lot of this is going to go away as soon as he pops it. Oh, he's doing kind of funny sideways stacks now. But that green one was still accessible, so that was an example of a flat stack that could have tanked a couple rows without just completely losing it. Crit also playing, I'd say, a fair bit faster than Chikapu, and that's of course helping a lot in this video game.
Yeah, I would say that, like, if you can Unga, like, learning how to Unga in this game is so important.
Yeah.
Just because, like, a lot of it's just material. Like, if your opponent materially outpaces you, then it's going to be pretty hard to outplay them.
Yeah, there's definitely some clever moves you can do to try and get the edge back. But if your clever move is like, okay, I'm going to hit them when they don't have anything, and they just always have something because they're like 2 or 3 times faster than you, then that's going to be a big problem.
Yeah. Yeah, generally in that case, if you're either even or at a deficit of material, then one way that you can try and catch your opponent off guard in that is by building your structures such that you can set off multiple at once. So this will sort of happen naturally, like on both players' screens, of course the red and the blue structures are right next to each other, so if they get a red-blue, then they can fire that off. And generally speaking, if you're playing, you don't have to be beating your opponent for this to be true, but if it's big enough, then they'll be forced to respond no matter how much material they have. And so your the possibilities there will, like, even if they beat you on the way back, it's still fairly common that you'll tank, like, a medium-sized hit instead of a huge hit if they set off first. And then you can maybe try to cancel the rest, you can, like, do a couple other things. So, that's one of the, like, important decision points, if you're behind, or, again, just even on material, this is a good thing to keep in mind. Prevent your opponent from getting further ahead.
These blues pretty good. Crit.
This is the first round that we're watching here. Are we on the hook to describe some of the basic mechanics of this game?
Yeah, so, this game is made by Compile, and so you might be like, oh, it's just Puyo. It's really not just Puyo. This game is not about chains. They'll happen. Sometimes they're useful, but you don't get a big, fat bonus for...
Yeah, I believe it's just one chain plus the... Oh, sorry, one clear plus the other. Yep. No bonus at all for chaining.
Get no bonus at all. So you're going to have to turn your brain around for this one. That's a 2-0 for crit. So that's cool. So we will bail out of this one. in this game, you want to build big branching structures. So it's actually a lot more similar to games like Puzzle Fighter. The other big similarity to Puzzle Fighter is that instead of groups popping when they reach a certain size, they pop when you put a spiky Nyan or spiky Pochi next to them, which is the equivalent of a crash gem. The big difference with Puzzle Fighter is that you can turn any piece you get into a crash, object. So,
yeah, you're never too far away from your next crash thing in any given color.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so optimal structures are ones that have a very long fuse that then split a lot at the other end, because you're looking for both length and splits.
Yeah. So I guess most common, like, really beefy structure you'll see is like a chain of crosses. When you have a structure like that, it basically, the power grows like quadratically in its length, and that's how you get the really big hits. But those structures are not always the best for playing defense, so you kind of have to balance it. Like, if your opponent lets you build that, you absolutely should, but they may not. And then then you have
definitely once you're about a third of the way to halfway up the board, you start thinking about, like, okay, this could get bigger, this could get more optimal, but if I go a couple of pieces without seeing this color again, I'm going to die, because I have too much in my board now.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Howdy.
Hey. Y'all are watching my match and I didn't even know.
Yeah, we had a
little
technical
issues with
difficulty.
some game. Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to move over to Morraconda and DigiDigi. So, you all know DigiDigi. Digi is a seasoned veteran of the scene. Or if we ever connect here, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's the deal?
Oh, there you go.
You good?
I have game.
You've game?
I'm looking at a video game.
I have game.
Oh hell! All right, let me come back in. Oh, now we're good. Okay, maybe. There we go. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Still first round. You can see a lot of big old structures here. But yeah, Morraconda, also a strong gamer of many puzzle games. Biggest ones being Panel and Pedal Crush.
Oh. That
All right. Yeah.
I was not thinking that second structure was gonna do enough damage.
Yeah, I mean, Mora just threw her entire board at Digi, and
yeah,
that'll work.
Yeah.
Depends on the margin time as well. The margin time in this game is about as rough as any margin time I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, cause like they haven't been in the game for that long, so margin time really isn't a factor yet.
It wasn't, but again, it was just the entire board's worth of things.
Yeah.
Like, Mara did set off literally, like, probably,
everything.
Yeah, 7 full rows of things that were fairly well, branched and whatever.
Yeah.
So, if you look at Mara's board right now, you'll see there's this yellow blob in the middle. Okay, now it's kind of a cross, but there's another one at the top. So, it looks like something you might want to build, but it actually has a problem in that the tails will come back together. And this is something you want to avoid. So there's ways to build around this, of course, but generally speaking, you want branches and you don't want blobs unless you know what you're doing. So keep that in mind when you look at how people are playing.
Like, unless you're like trying to have like a really beefy follow-up, it's not the greatest thing to intentionally build 4 blobs at the start.
Yeah, I mean, so the normal, or I guess the way that blobs will usually show up...
What is Digi doing?
Digi is building a big spire. He just slammed every piece down in column 4, which is very scary. Because now he has to worry about this. Morraconda can kill right now if she slams that red, but did not do that.
Oh, get under the cross, there you go.
Yeah. Right.
And they could farm for 1 more cross. I think, did you want to pop now?
Oh no! Oh, this is
fiending.
going to be very interesting. Yep.
They are fiending right now.
This is not good, Digi! Oh my god! That's it. Yeah, you can't do that. Okay, so we're gonna see something that's, or at least that match kind of exemplifies something, which is that there's this game of chicken when you both have a big structure of the same color, right? And this is the footsies, right? You kind of want to harass your opponent in a similar way to Puyo to try and get them to set off, and then so you can follow up and like do all this other stuff. You want to be able to control what your opponent is doing, basically. That's like the name of this game. And you do this by looking at their next cue. You look at their next cue, you look at their colors of their structures on their board, and you're like, okay, which of these things would it hurt the most for them not to have? You wait for that color to not show up in their queue, and then you go for it. Alright, we're gonna double up, actually. This is gonna be a big swing back, yeah. So that was what I was talking about earlier, where if you can set up two structures to be set off simultaneously, neither of them has to be enormous. And you can actually get, you know, catch your opponent very much by surprise.
Okay. Now, honestly, Mora can just swing whenever they want to.
Pretty much. Choosing a tank here, maybe not the best idea, but this actually chains, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
And the incoming just because. Yeah, this game can be really funny sometimes.
Sure is.
Because it's very, very easy to just build one of the most violent structures known to mankind.
Sure is. And that doesn't, you know, necessarily, I mean, the thing is, like, huge structures are easy to harass, too, sometimes.
Yeah.
So, that's... Okay. There are people who have played this game with me in real life. There are people on this call who have played this game with me in real life who have, said that they have trauma of me shouting from the other side of the cabinet, stop building flat. Because if you build flat, you can't take damage. So...
Yeah. I mean, that's just good advice for like puzzle games like this when you have such a narrow board. Like building flat is almost a death sentence. Just because like it follows like that same Puyo principle of if you're going to send damage, you want to send at least like a row and a half. 2 is always great.
Yeah. Alright, so I think our next match is going to be Deka, Fumo, Death Cult, and waterdotjpeg.
That's a great name. Chat.
Where are these people? Where's Deka? Deka, where are you? You're not in Fightcade.
They've fallen into VSAV. Oh. Well, they're in Fightcade.
They are?
They are in Fightcade. I see Deka.
Oh, okay. There's Deka. I see him now. Alright, we're Gucci. We're Gooch. Alright. Please head into match whenever you're ready. Oh, you forgot to open it. Classic stuff.
Move.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. So, waterdotjpeg versus Deka, Fumo, Death Cult. Speaking of people who have played this game in real life with me and who have trauma of me yelling at them not to stack flat.
There's the game.
Okay, so other than stacking flat, the other major piece of advice I can give people who may be interested in this video game is do not build up column 4. Do not build up column 4. Do not build up column 4. Do not, under any circumstances, build up column 4. Unless you are very sure that you are about to set it off, it is not a good idea to build up column 4.
Yeah, thankfully the game is...
chain this. Ooh, doesn't find it.
Thankfully the game is very obvious on where you do not want to make your starting structure on.
Yeah, you get a little skull and crossbones up
Yeah.
there. Alright, so... Deka gonna maybe look to connect these green structures up here. This is always like kind of an awkward thing to try and do. He's actually got to turn that over, yeah, and then stack some reds on top if he wants to do it that way.
Kind of.
Alright.
Oh, is he gonna break the red? Okay.
Yeah, he found it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So now this green structure is beefy, and water's stack is actually quite kind of
Awkward.
bothersome, yeah.
Because, like, you have to get rid of that yellow. Well, now you
Because
just made it awkward,
greeting!
so.
So, this actually, yeah, this is a two-tailed shot from water. Okay.
Oh,
Actually, maybe
this could
gonna
be bad.
get Deka
Okay.
here? No, okay, he's able to block. Okay. That little clear he was able to do is clutch, otherwise he might have lost everything right there.
Yeah, I was about to say.
This might kill.
Oh,
Oh, this will
no,
definitely
no.
kill now. Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I saw 12 that, I think, what is it, 6 rows in this game? No, it's 7 rows, so 14 would have like secured the kill right there.
Yeah, garbage will fall 5 lines at a time if you have more than 5 rows
Yeah.
waiting. Just over 200 is the biggest attack that I've ever sent. It is my personal opinion that if you are sending an attack that has a 3-digit number, you probably should have been doing something better. Unless it's really late margin time.
If you're sending like a triple-digit number, that just means you guys weren't playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, that means you were styling.
But yeah, you guys were intentionally avoiding contact.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so waterdotjpeg again has this big yellow spire, and this will actually allow them to tank lots of garbage. So this kind of
Yeah.
structure where you have it, especially the other nice thing about this structure in particular is that the wall is on column 4. So it gets a lot of potential garbage out of your death column.
Yeah.
Definitely another thing to keep in mind when you're playing this game.
Yeah, the only thing I can just critique about it is the fact that since they have it like so close to column 1, they stuffed it. Oh, they clustered the attack right at the end.
Yeah, that was a lot less powerful than it could have been. Deka's actually going to send
Yeah.
most of that back. Oh, he sends the whole thing back.
Yep, sends
Yeah.
everything and some change. But now Water's board is a little bit discombobulated.
Yeah, I mean, it's not very unsafe for the time being, but it's definitely,
Yeah.
again, just a lot of value left on the table that time.
Exactly.
Deka, yeah, looking for ways to complete this red structure
Okay.
up here. He's gonna continue greeting? No, he's just gonna... I think he might be looking to
Wait,
set off
what?
soon, because, yeah, you wouldn't do that unless you were trying
He's
to set
trying
off
to change.
soon.
Okay.
Yeah, he's chaining, alright, whatever. Trying to
Yeah.
do a little 3-chain. So
I was
there...
about to say, because like, there was a definitely cleaner way of doing that, but he decided to just style real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, Deka with game 1. On the board.
Wait.
Alright, so we're looking at the green structure. Alright, Water actually thinking about putting that blue in column 4, but then realizing that it's better in column 5. Again, you want this
Yeah.
flat wall up against column 4 if you can have it, instead of actually putting it in column 4.
Yep.
So probably going to continue building that up this way. Okay, they're actually going to just make it into a bigger attack. Maybe looking for the blue-yellow double up here?
Maybe. Yeah, they're definitely trying to force a connection right now.
Yeah. Deka doesn't have a great response to that. I mean, there's a red-blue is a possibility, but, okay, it's actually a big possibility now. The yellow is not really what we want, though, so they're both looking for different
Okay.
things. Alright, this
Yeah,
is
you
actually
have
going to be
attack.
tankable for Water. This is actually fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and blue structure is still stable.
Yep. Yeah, so
Not
now this is going to
definitely-
come back.
Yeah.
Or not. No?
Well, so you gotta
okay,
swing
yeah,
now.
here we go. Alright, good. Could have inched a little bit more out of that by turning it over, but this is just going to kill.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
Deka didn't have enough
like-
room there.
I was about to say, like, they could have just, like, set up the yellow just to confirm the kill, like, in case Deka had a follow-up, but nah, it didn't even have to do that.
Yeah, so Deka's red structure only had 5 rows of like, you know, I guess, play. So taking a really big attack, that thing was going to get covered no matter what. You really want to avoid that if you can.
Yeah, Water is trying to like force a green structure, but just isn't getting the pieces that they want right now.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward because like whenever like you say like you're starting your first few pieces on the structure and you want to get your main color, and then you just kind of get droughted for like 5-6 pieces and you're unable to visit, it's really awkward to work around that.
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is, like, Deka kind of pivoted to building structures on the other side, and now he's got 3 different structures that are all pretty sizable, so this is pretty good. He's trying to figure out what he needs to do with that yellow. That was probably the right decision. Alright, he's going to poke first. That's going to force a response out of water. This is not going to be a double up because the red doesn't fall in the right way. Deka's going to double up now, and that's actually probably going to be lethal.
Yeah, I don't
think
you're not
Water actually has the response here. Okay, never mind. Water can clear down, so they're not going to die, but Deka's in really good position. Just needs to finish his food. He's not going to do... Okay, never mind. Alright, Water just going to let
I was about to
go.
say, they're kind of at the mercy of RNG, but they actually messed up their flip for the takedown. You hate to see it.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Deka was... You could tell, though, that Deka wasn't really paying attention there, because, unfortunately, had his opponent in the throes of death and did not set off the final attack, that would have changed everything. Yeah, how does this work? Yeah, you want to build structures that have branches. You can change your current piece at any time into crash gems, like in Puzzle Fighter. And then, yeah, it's you know... It's everything you know and love from a compile game after that.
Yeah, you wanna create junctions, but you don't want the structure to like double up or loop on itself. That's like,
loops are really bad. Blobs are usually really bad, unless you know what you're doing. But you just consider they're really bad, unless you know.
Like blobs are only good as like a follow-up attack, and you've basically compromised the structure.
Yeah, that's
the only time that you want a blob to be good.
Yeah, so there's like circumstances where blobs will show up and you have to deal with them. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily... Oh, okay, the follow-up is going to catch Deka by surprise. He was ready for that first attack, but not ready for the second one.
Oh! Water had to confirm and they're not going for it.
Again, this game is all about timing. This game is about watching your opponent.
Please set it off! No!
No, Water's greeting.
Oh, now they have to work harder.
A lot of blue-greens here. This is going to help both people out, because it's giving Deka a down stack, but it is also making this green structure into something that can kill for Water. If Water just sets it off now.
Finally.
Okay, yeah, poked, and that may have actually been that may have been a problem for Deka. If he'd not poked there, I'm not sure that Water would have responded. Alright, Water also on the board. Yeah, so it's basically the raw power of a just rank in. All right, the raw power associated with a structure is the total path length of all of its tails. So splits that are close to the end of a chain will effectively double or triple them depending on how many you have. Yes, it adds together the length that every tail has traveled, basically. But if the tails come back together, then it only counts as one tail, and that's the reason why blobs and loops are really bad. Because they often cause the tails to merge back together. So if you actually just watch a structure like break down, you can actually follow the tails, and that's effectively how it calculates everything.
Oh no.
It's very interesting, yeah. I don't see any GTR here, but I don't know. Alright, poke from Deka. Not entirely sure. Oh, he's looking for the follow-up here. Okay, Water was also trying to do this, but that's going to cover a lot of the... Or it's going to cover the yellow structure. Water going to pop a little thing, but not going to be terribly big. Alright, they're both trading down here.
Deka just sent out a fat blob, so it wasn't really anything that Water had to be worried of.
GTR coded. Oh god, here we go. We're doing this again.
GTR. Right. This is a game that you could theoretically make GTR, but
it's not very good in this game.
Yeah, it's like making GTR in Puzzle Fighter. Why?
Yeah. I mean, even in that one, like, you maybe get a chain out of it. In this game, like, chains aren't even good for the most part.
Yeah, you just swing at a person and hope they don't move.
Yeah. I mean, so okay, I'll now that we've explored a little bit of this game, I will come back to chains and what their uses are in this, because otherwise, again, as mentioned earlier, chains do not give you any kind of bonus. If you do a 2-chain, it basically, the total attack power is just the sum of
oh my God.
those chains. That's going to be a big one. Yeah, I think Deka is dead here. Yeah, GTR Puzzle Fight actually works. That's, yeah.
Like, basically, doing a chain in this is, like, basically, like, if you're playing a fighting game and you just reset the combo, but after every single hit.
Yeah. But there is an actual use for chains, and that's that it allows you to attack several times sequentially, and this can be a tempo play.
Right.
So, normally, in order to get garbage to fall in multiple waves, you have to send at least 35, which is to say 5 rows. That's hard. So, if you don't want to do that... Oh, is Deka going to double up here? No, he's not. He's going to keep building. I thought he was thinking about it. Okay, he's trying to decide...
I think he's trying to force it.
He's trying to decide how to extend.
Oh, he could have doubled up blue-green, but opts for the chain.
Alright, he's going to send 1. Water actually losing a little bit off that, and that's actually probably what made the difference in completely countering that and not. But does have the red open now, so... kind of building the cross from the outside in, like Water did there, is often a recipe for your chain not working the way you want. So I would recommend against doing that. I would say just take the T instead, because the T is going to be more stable. But yeah, so as far as the sort of tempo play concerns go, you can get basically a smaller, set of waves of attacks. So this structure at the bottom here is a blob for Deka, but it is a 3-tail blob, so it's actually not that bad. Okay, Deka actually removed a lot of power off the chain with that, though. We'll see how this goes. He's going to probably set this off from the center now. Yeah, so that actually did a lot better. Still. Yeah, that ended up a lot better.
I think it's just, I think that's just scaling from margin time coming through.
Yeah.
Oh boy, does margin time exist in this game?
Oh, it does. So, whenever I talk about the attack power of something, I'll usually go for the term raw power, that's like the actual the total path lengths, right? I call that raw power because it's multiplied by some number, which is not shown to the players, which increases every time you see hurry up in the center, which is to say any time a margin time passes. So that's essentially the, how you know. Okay, so Deka actually managed to keep all these blues together, whereas Water kind of split half of them on the other side of the board, not doing anything. So Deka has a massive attack ready to go.
Yeah, he just has to be kind of careful how he goes
is he just going to do it? He's going to do it! Alright. Yep. So Water takes from the center. That's not that good. Yeah. Oh, still going to eat 5 lines for this. Deka can finish his food here.
He just has to he's just farming for a green, and he can't seem to get it.
Again, you got to be able to make these hard choices.
What? Oh, he's forcing the chain. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, but if you don't act fast enough, your opponent gets to move first. So.
Ooh, little chunky
Water is saving all for life.
It actually could have been a 4-tailer, I think, if you put the spiky Pochi down instead of up. Oh yeah! Scary blue tower. That certainly was a very scary attack. Deka, I'm not really sure how to connect up these reds, so he's actually going to remove the yellows from the yellow. Yeah. Yep, there we go.
Break the yellow, now you got to start farming for reds.
Oh, Water, not sure. Yeah, I was going to say that was kind of a risk because that green structure on the side could have been covered up. Oh, it's definitely going to get covered up now. All right, Deka has an opening. Okay, never mind. Water was able to figure that one out. 31 damage. That's going to be problematic.
Oh, not the margin time damage.
No!
Margin time getting clutch for Water.
Oh, Deka wasn't paying attention. He had the yellows. Maybe could have canceled off some damage, kept the red and green structures alive. That's going to be it, though. waterdotjpeg get 2-1 over Deka in a fight to the final round. Wow, what a way to kick off our winners round 2 here.
Yeah, once you start hitting 2-3 ticks of 3-4 ticks of margin time, that's when the game gets really scary.
Yeah, and the other thing is that once the margin time multiplier gets up to 5, which is to say the raw power is multiplied by 5 to determine how much garbage you send, which is to say if you attach a spiky Nyan to a regular Nyan, you send 5 garbage. Canceling is off the table. So somebody will die very quickly.
Alright. I got another match to play, so I gotta be quiet again.
Right. Let's see, who else? What's our next? Okay, we got Oz and Blaster the Fox going on. So, hopefully we can get them going.
Sounds like a pretty exciting match.
That was a really exciting match.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I got, sidetracked a lot because too many exciting things were happening. That's just how this game goes, though.
Yeah, when I saw that structure being taken from the side, I was just like, oh no.
Yeah, that's usually... Yeah, I mean, as it was mentioned, I think in chat, or I guess, sort of implied by what I said about the total path lengths, you want to pick a structure from one side rather than from the center. Because if you take it from the side, then it kind of cuts the potential length in half. So you'll still get as many tails, but each one of them will be worth less. That's not really what you want.
Love to meditate.
Yeah, I mean, it was, not bad. Again, I think there's some circumstances. This game is very, it's very, very based around timing and being able to read your opponent's board to see what their options are and figure out, okay, here's what I can do at this time. Here's how I can force them to act the way that's advantageous for me. So if you're not keeping track of that, you can still, of course, win by, just playing better, forcing out more damage, playing more efficiently, whatever. But that's not a given, because sometimes you will get starved of colors you need, and you will be sad. Alright, Oz doing a little double up here. Gonna force Blaster to take that structure that actually was not really as powerful as she wanted, perhaps. So Oz, of course, a known quantity in the Puyo community. Oh, very cute little structure over there. Gonna send a little more harassment here to try and cover up that green structure on the side. Ooh. Does get it. Let's see if he can finish it off in time. Never mind. Blaster able to take it. So 35 damage is not actually gonna necessarily break this. Alright, yeah, Oz is actually able to dig out, the green structure. Does need to be careful, though. Does not have a green coming soon, which is really problematic. If Blaster can find some way to send 3 rows, then maybe can pull this, back. The green structure, again, not really accessible right now. Okay, never mind. That one garbage actually did it. And the red-green actually gave a second out. So 73, I don't believe Blaster has the capability to defend this in any meaningful way. So this will probably end the game. Yeah.
Oh, they would have lived, but they stacked in column 4. You gotta watch out.
You do have to watch out.
It's not your friend.
It is not your friend. See, Skull and Crossbones. Everyone pay attention to Skull and Crossbones. Alright, so we got a flat stack here from Oz. Blaster is... I'm not really sure what Blaster's building, to be honest.
Blaster's just gaming. It's just normal gaming things. This
Oz,
poke really hurts.
Oz is building Puyo stuff. This actually is not that bad, because the red structure is still totally intact and accessible. Again, both players...
Scramble on the left, but
yeah.
What's going on there?
Yeah, not really sure what Blaster intends to do with it. But again, Oz stacking really flat, so a small attack by Blaster here would actually be incredibly effective. Let's see if Oz lets her get away with it. Okay.
Ooh, reading?
A little bit of okay, the red attack, but Oz is watching. So you can count on Oz to screen watch because he knows how to do that from the other game. So he was ready. In fact, I would say that harassment maybe was intended to get Blaster to set that off so that he could use the piece he had in, in hand to respond to it instead of, trying to wait for something. So, if that was an intentional play by Oz, it was very good. Still a little down on material, though, right now. Does need to figure this out. Okay, the red group now gonna be pretty good. Yep.
Going into margin time 1 really helped out with that attack. Blaster doesn't really have any room to build any trees. Like, you can build a mini cross in the middle, but opting not to live.
Double up? Okay. Again, Oz... Okay, that's not the most effective way to take that, but not gonna matter. What, can't get over the sprite? Oh, this is a T, this is a cross? Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. Blaster gonna pick Live. Oz gonna go with Kumada. This song sounds like I'm playing the middle advanced levels of Super Monkey Ball 1.
Mm-hmm.
Green
Yeah, I love
hair
this
plants girl,
It's a lot
that's
of
true.
fun.
Liv is a forest sprite of some kind.
I'm a little curious about why forest sprites shoot lasers. Like,
Oh yeah, she does shoot laser beams out of her head. It's a little funny. I mean, you gotta protect the forest, that's normal.
do all vegetables just naturally shoot lasers? Like,
Yes. Well, I learned recently that Ifa of Landmaker also shoots. Well, I didn't say learned recently. I mean, mentioned recently that Ifa shoots lasers out of her fingers on the European PlayStation cover art. Oh, what a perfect tank from Oz! My God, it doesn't get better than that, folks.
a little tanky send.
A little tank and send, and now Oz's board is not that bad, and Blaster's board is kind of worse. Oh, Oz actually choosing. He's not going to be able to chain this anymore. Okay, never mind. He's... Oh! So the game kind of has an anti-chain mechanic, actually. Which is not going to stop Oz, of course. But,
because the things cancel.
Yeah, because the so when you set down a spiky Nyan, it goes away after 3 turns. It turns into garbage.
I love it when the game just tells you, like, this is not what the video game's about. I'd like you to stop it. Just quit it.
Whoop. Slight bees. Fanfiction box art, not real. Everyone loves the finger lasers, though. Everyone loves them. Build really flat. Masa's gonna throw just to make my seeding job wrong. OC cover art, do not steal. Okay, so Oz is dragging this red into column 3, which is always a good time. Oh, the blue structure could be very nice. Okay, he chooses not to hook it up because he has to respond to an attack.
Wow, what a beautiful offset, though.
Yeah, that certainly didn't hurt.
When you offset, like, Exacxes, that always feels like $1 million.
Yeah. I mean, it's always, of course, the best to win, but not taking damage of any kind, even, like, not even a little bit, is also pretty good, just because it means you don't have to wait for the animation. And that canceling animation sometimes takes a crap ton of time. Alright, 77, 75. Alright. Oz gonna finish his food. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, that's a 2-0 for Oz. Exacxes offset, also known as Pedal Crash. Why are you first? Ratttz has more elo.
I just play more.
That's... You know. Listen. Listen. Alright. We're gonna keep it rolling. Who do we got next? Wait, is every other match in progress? Oh, okay. Next match isn't quite ready. Should we look at? All right. Well, what do you want to look at, Ratttz? Where do you want to take us?
MasaQueen's game.
All right. Let's take a look at MasaQueen.
Yeah.
So MasaQueen, she's probably typing in chat while playing this video.
It's very normal.
Because she does that. All right. So we come into MasaQueen unloading her entire board.
Is MasaQueen any good at this game, Zircean?
MasaQueen is very good at this game.
Ah.
So one thing that you'll see out of MasaQueen is, of course, that she hold down games very hard.
I see that. Like
she's
I
playing
played fast,
like
she's
a multiple of the speed waterdotjpeg is. So obviously that's going to be good. She's going to double up now, maybe? No, okay. Gonna choose not to.
I will say, this is a heavily interleaved build. If the first one doesn't kill, the other two are going to turn
oh
into
my
blob.
god. Into the chain,
Yeah.
like the
Wait,
automatic
you're that
double tap.
When you're that fast, the second attack doesn't have to happen, because the first one just killed them.
Yeah. So, I think I was a very long time ago, before I got distracted by video games, talking about uses for chains, and one of them being a tempo play. Another one is, of course, that you can use them for digging. They often make certain kinds of digs possible that wouldn't otherwise be. But yeah, I mean, certainly what MasaQueen was doing there was using it to ensure that the garbage would fall in two waves, basically locking out the board on the first one, and then securing the victory with the second without having to send two separate attacks. So, again, there's still reasons to do them, but I would not say you go for them directly. Okay, Masa choosing not to add some tails to that one. Just gonna go for the... It's not gonna kill because of this counter. But Water's board is in very poor shape now.
So she has to pop this blue structure.
Okay, MasaQueen is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, MasaQueen's very good at this game. She came one round from handing me a set loss in the last tournament.
It's showing me I'm thinking too hard about this game. I need to play like this instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great style. She's also very orderly. Like, it's not just fast. Like,
Oh, of course.
her board's really well organized too, without necessarily requiring any sort of like complicated like structures or anything. Though, like, she would be vulnerable to a poke right here if Water had one.
Yeah. I think she's watching.
Building...
So I think she knows that she can get away with this. But
Yeah. She's also building all four colors fairly evenly. In that case, she had a minor weakness on blue, but if you have three other colors you can set off, usually having one that you can't is fine.
yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, the other thing is, of course, that if you have like three, colors that are accessible and the fourth one like kind of isn't, you can still, play with your next cue. Like, the only piece that will actually brick you is double of whatever color you can't use, right? So,
Yeah.
like, as long as you can keep that in mind and just make sure you don't, like, that's not the piece you have in hand when you need to respond, like, you should be okay.
Yeah, it does mean that Zircean might get you on the 1 in 16.
Okay. Who are we waiting on now? What's our...
Looks like next match is KS versus Morraconda.
Alrighty. Sounds good. And I think this is a winners round 3, right? Winners quarters? Yeah, we are in winners quarters territory.
Yes.
Cool. How much knowledge about Peace Q does the community have? I think nobody's looked into it because...
Yeah, I just imagine
I don't know.
There are 16 pieces and you're entirely
Oh,
just as
that's the
likely to
wrong
get
one.
anything
That
else.
is the wrong one. Okay. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything. Okay, we're still waiting. Oh, okay. Doing a little tango where KS requires a P2 side so they can play as the dogs.
Of course.
Totally normal. I just pretend it's... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything that interesting about the piece queue. I don't think anybody's trying to know sequences or whatever. It is true that if you play ahead of your opponent, then you will have more information about their next queue because the next queues are the same for both players.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is the one thing that's known. It is exactly the same for both players.
So it's not like that, but I think that part of the reason is that it's simply not that important. Most people prefer to modulate the pieces that they have simply by speeding up or slowing down. And it's not like there's so many colors that a drought is that easy to get, either.
Yeah. It's also, you don't really have, like, a trigger point in a chain or anything like that.
Yeah, you can trigger
it from anywhere. A good player is
anywhere.
generally building 2 or 3 things, and any one of them's fine.
Yeah. And also, I mean, the other thing is that in a pinch, you can set off something from, like, a non-optimal position. Obviously, you don't want to do this if you can help it, but one of the things that makes, like, counter builds so powerful in this game, compared to even Puyo, is that if you build, like, a wall, you can set off from anywhere along that wall, not just, oh, I have to tank exactly this much garbage, or more, if it's like a 5-line thing, and then I can get access to my trigger. If your opponent fails to send you enough garbage, you can still access your trigger. It's just going to be, like, a little less powerful. So it's okay. That's going to kill.
This is real rough for Morra. Oh,
yeah.
Even rougher with that little bit of extra damage.
So, Morra's mistake in that round actually came all the way at the beginning. So Morra had some structures up on the left, and then a big counter structure on the right, and then chose to respond canceling with the counter structure rather than trying to cancel on the left and then tank and use the counter structure.
Right.
So as a result, Morra was unable to respond well to the things that came afterwards, and then that, snowballed into KS just keeping advantage for the rest of that game. So, so Morra... Alright, so...
Both players with roughly the same idea here. KS playing just a little bit faster.
Yeah. So Morra still has... Okay, gonna set off the red here. They're both gonna clash, but I think, yeah, KS is a little bit more powerful there.
Yeah. And here's where you can really see, yep, they're definitely a little bit faster, because the blue they have left behind after that exchange is way better than
It's
Morra's.
very big, yeah. Yeah, this is a 4-tail, pretty beefy blue shot right here. And KS is actually just going to continue building it. Yep. Not under enough pressure to really matter right now. Yeah, this will allow them to access it on the left if they need to. We'll see how much they greed. Okay, greeding a little bit. Probably going to set here. Yep, and that should kill. 78. Yep.
Not quite, but it doesn't feel like
Well,
trying
there's
to play
another
all the way
row
up
in
the
there,
top.
so... I guess more
Yeah, another
technically-
row. 2 would have killed, 1 would have left them with 2 spaces.
Or 1, I guess, if they, put their piece all the way in
Oh,
column 5 vertically. Yeah.
Let me tell you, as someone who's pretty alright at Puzzle Fighter, I relish the opportunity to play with 2 spaces at the top of the board.
Oh, yeah.
It's not quite as... Comebacks are a little harder in this, but...
Well, it is interesting, though, because you can, because of the fact that you can turn anything into a crash gem, you can actually dig pretty readily through a lot of things. And that's kind of the reason why, I mean, margin time is obviously very important, but also, you want to, always kind of be pressuring your opponent with something. Because if you give them time, they will dig out. You do need to worry about that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I would say that once you have advantage in this game, it's
Clark!
basically just...
Oh, but manages to get a double.
Doesn't quite lose access to it.
Yeah. Okay, that was a very good timing on that double. Even though KS was forced to tank, actually able to come back from that. by unlocking the structure on the left side.
But all I was going to add with regards to comebacks, and we might see a little bit of it here, is that, like, once you have reasonable advantage, it almost just becomes a knowledge check of, like, okay, just keep hitting them. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, pretty much. But, like, again, the attacks kind of have to be sizable, because your opponent, like, doesn't need to dig every column, right? Like, they can dig kind of unevenly, and it still works. Like, you can dig mostly in the
what I'll
center,
generally... What I'll generally do in advantage is, like, just hit him with 3 colors while building a 4th for the kill shot.
Yeah, and the other thing is that you kind of start relying a lot more on small structures. Like, you see, like, Mora has this little T in the middle, right? Like, that kind of counter pressure becomes very important. Like, you need to be able to do things like that. Okay, Mora gonna send this little 3-tail doohickey. Like, again, Mora's been able to get all the way down, but Chaos has this massive yellow thing. Actually, it's not, like, super powerful, to be honest, but it's...
Connecting that little bit at the top was good. Now it's pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably still gonna kill if it hits because of margin time. Yeah, 46. Okay, 46 is... It's not a kill shot, but it's definitely gonna send Mora all the way back up.
Yeah. Maybe KS's bigger problem is this mess in the bottom left that means, like, they have way more material, but they can't really use it effectively.
Yeah. Okay.
But, no, Mora couldn't work out any counter pressure up there.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's you do want to keep hitting them as quickly as possible, and of course, the way you pump out garbage most efficiently with only a small number of pieces is you build tiny little crosses and tiny little T's, and you do that stuff until your opponent is a dead person. Sometimes they'll find a miracle.
You generally don't want to just slam down whatever you got. You want to have, like, at least a branch or 2.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Mora ignoring the opportunity to double up here. Gonna continue building the yellow structure instead. Maybe? Yep, double up on yellow-blue. Chaos has more than enough room to tank this, though. Yeah, this is actually just gonna... this is all gonna come right back. Oh, but we have a double? Yep. We have another counter coming out from Mora here. Okay. That's not gonna be super powerful. Yeah, actually, Chaos is only barely going to,
yeah, we're basically back to neutral.
Yeah.
With KS's minor speed advantage again, giving him about 10, 20 more material.
Yeah, I mean, Mora's poking, but the pokes aren't really doing much right now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Needs to find
and
a
now
better
Mora's
way
playing a bit of puzzle fighter down there.
Yeah, so this actually will have 3... Okay, if Mora takes this from the bottom, it will have 3 tails. Takes it from the top, it will have 2. So this is also kind of a knowledge check of how... Do you know how your structures will disappear when you pop them?
Yeah. Well, they lost access to the bottom, so what they did was probably the next best thing of just like, okay, add another branch and then just go.
They managed to beat Chaos's structure, but I'm not sure it was a super efficient use of material, so we will see.
Yeah. No, KS is just building up more and more of an advantage. Now they're, what, 30 pieces up instead of 20?
Yeah, this yellow structure is very large. So Mora not going to have a ton of counterplay here.
If they can just dig down to that blue, they've at least got something.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that wasn't the best way to take that. Yeah, gotta eat it on the counter.
Yeah, filling in that empty triangle there to make a square.
You never want to do that, really.
Yeah. Haven't you ever played Go, Mora?
Oh, boy. Okay, correctly able to keep these yellows open, but again, that's just too much garbage. Chaos gonna take it. Ah, Domo! Too bad. But welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a good time watching the Pochis fly.
Yeah, I believe with that I might get quiet again, because I think it might be my matchup next.
I think you are up against AEON.
It's entirely possible. Oh, yep,
sure is. Okay. So I assume one of my co-commentators will come out of hiding for this.
I'm not hiding.
Oh,
I just
of
have
course
finished my
you're not.
match.
Alright. Oh boy. This sure has been a bracket so far. How are you feeling, Ratttz?
Doing okay. Oz definitely knows how to like interact and stuff like that. We actually had a really fun match. Yeah.
I would say that's Oz's strong suit in this video game.
Yeah.
I mean,
like literally my only edge came from knowing how to stack like slightly better, and I'm just like, damn, I have to like really sweat. I can't just unga and then move to the next round.
Yeah, that's Oz will not let you do that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we are teaching AEON about the ways of input smoothing set to 0.
Yeah, you should.
For puzzle games, like, at least. For fighting games, would be less good. But for puzzle games, if you're playing against Australians, you know.
I try not to, whenever possible. I won't. They always beat me up.
All right.
The game is starting? Question mark?
Yeah.
It started.
So AEON is a longtime Pochi player. Has been playing this video game since the Gamers on the Edge days.
Yep.
I think AEON may have won the second bracket we ran for this. I don't really remember offhand.
It's been too long.
But you can see, you know, definitely knows how to stack.
Yep. He's trying to get a blue structure set up on top of his green for the main.
Okay. Thinking about the double up here, maybe. Okay,
Yeah.
Doesn't actually go for it. Not time yet. Okay, just gonna send 2 different attacks. The rune is ready. That's actually the blue structure is going to be a nice follow up, even if it doesn't get everything that it could have.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And like a lot of this match just comes to control because he will, like AEON will love to just like send out an early poke and try to see if he can make you dance.
yeah.
And if you're able to win that first exchange, honestly have a good shot of beating him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think Rune just has a better idea of, like, the defensive, you know, build here.
Oh.
This is a very interesting set of opening builds.
Yeah, the RNG is a little bit weird right now, so they're
It is
kind
a little
of
funny.
yeah,
Rune's just
they're
gonna
really
send a
making
little
it well. Yeah.
Sometimes you just do it. I mean, and especially if your opponent is only listening and not using their
watching.
eyeballs, yeah, then
Yeah.
you might be able to, with a very tiny poke, get them to set off something they really would rather have not.
Yeah.
Which is why, again, it's very important that you use your eyeballs when you're playing
Yeah.
this game. Look at your opponent's board. Always be looking at your opponent's board.
It's like one of the greatest games to learn, like, board watching.
Absolutely.
Because, oh my god. Like yes, it is a factor in other puzzle games, but I feel like this is the one that punishes you the most.
Yes.
For
If you're,
not paying attention to board state.
if you're not doing it, you are leaving value on the table, basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
39, this is definitely gonna win. Yeah, that's 35 coming back. Rune's gonna see what he wants to do about this. I think he's actually gonna greed on this blue structure on the side, which is probably the right decision. Alright, we got the little...
Doesn't quite set off yet, but we might get the
double?
double incoming.
No, he's not gonna double up
Right.
either. Okay, he's just gonna let it happen. Okay.
And
If
still
he doubled up,
doesn't...
he would have taken it from a weird way.
Yeah.
I think that's why he wanted to do it that way. I don't know
It
about
makes
there.
sense. So the thing that did do, even if it didn't send everything it could have, was it... Oh, Rune's green structure falling into place quite nicely there. It actually covered up the reds, or the garbage that AEON wanted to clear in order to put that yellow structure on the left back together. So that actually hamstrung AEON's output for the rest of the game. So. Alright. The flowers have opened. It's spring.
All green hairs players are good players.
I'll throw Live on if I'm player 2, and I don't get to pick the music. Otherwise, it's Misty 100% of the time.
Is that the only reason you like Misty?
It's the there's several. One of them is that her music is the best in the game, and the other one is that her win quote is the most relatable quote ever said by anyone.
Oh god, Rune has a much more violent opening compared to AEON right now, and
I mean, honestly, it's not the violence that's the problem, it's that AEON will not take a poke right now. Okay, does respond without having to deal with it. Actually gonna probably be okay here. Oh, the third!
There's no blues.
blue.
Oh!
Blue drought.
Oh! Woo!
Oh man.
Okay. Okay.
That was a jump scare.
That third shot, you never expect the third shot.
No one ever is ready for the third.
I gotta say, I was not expecting it either. If you hit me with 3 shots, like, I probably would.
Like, you deserve
would not
it.
have
If you
known.
get the triple, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Like, I will just hold down.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's fine. You got this one, bud. Okay, Rune maybe gonna double up here. No, he's not going to. I think he realizes that AEON has way. Oh, AEON's gonna double up. That's actually really problematic.
No, he got a chain off of it
It
too.
chains! Oh, he counted.
Chain.
He counted.
Gaming.
Unbelievable.
He's a nerd. He understands how the damage works.
He understands how literal numbers work. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. He's been lying to us this whole time that he didn't know how to count. That was clearly counting.
It's like the one thing that like it's like one of those things like where you never trust someone that does this. Never trust a puzzle player that says they can't count.
I don't know. I feel like most of the time that's correct, but sometimes it's very much not correct.
No, like the thing is that like they don't know how to count, but the problem is that because of that, sometimes it makes their attacks way stronger than you're ready for.
Very fair. AEON actually has been playing some pretty decent defense here, but as Rune mentioned himself in the last game, has not been playing fast enough, and therefore even if he was able to stave off most of these attacks,
oh yeah.
You know, again, Rune just had more on the board.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2-0. Woo!
Very clean.
Yep. Again, good stuff from both players there.
Like a Fumo sick pack.
Incredible.
Good name. A physics understander. That is puzzle games in a nutshell. Do you understand how gravity works?
You know.
Can you make block fall good?
Alright, I think we're going on to winners semis now, right?
Yep. We got Ratttz and Kaito coming up.
Alrighty.
Oh. Gonna be good.
Physics understander. You're in danger, MasaQueen. You're not in danger. Come on. Come on.
Masa plays
Am I?
faster than I do. I was pulling off some kind of clever moves, but I'm not sure if it's enough to make up the speed.
Yeah, there were a lot of very interesting stuff falls into place.
Yeah, no, that is what I learned playing the one-player mode a lot. You need to do that or you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah. Man. Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Applied math, which is applied counting. Oh my god.
Not wrong.
It's so dumb, I love it.
Alright.
Is Amelia talking about how you can recreate all of science from set theory?
Oh, God.
Oh no.
I think
Get out!
I think you might have just opened that door.
Alright, let's just watch some Pochi.
You just might have opened that door. What have you done?
I swear to God.
Look, if I wasn't so tired, maybe I'd indulge her, but not right now. Not at this moment.
If I see
the chat
anyone
That is booing me.
Yeah,
but I'm right.
If I see anyone invoke the axiom of choice in chat, they're getting banned immediately. That's it. Oh, maybe early misdrop by KS there.
What?
But, I mean, Rattz's structure, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. That
I
was
was
a little
about to say,
bit
that
funny.
was an interesting drop, but no, just wanted to style for a little bit.
Well, I think Ratttz made a basically equivalent, I don't want to call it error, but inefficient placement. So I think everything worked out.
It was a little bit of an oopsie goof, but there was a way out. He was fine.
Yeah. Okay. So Chaos had the ability to blue-green double up earlier. Did not take it. If Ratttz gets a blue-red, this could be problematic. Oh, but okay,
Yeah.
we have a response. That's fine. The blue is still accessible. It's still fine. Oh, cycling to get the blue, but just slams it down! No, KS! Oh, no!
You are so dead!
Oh, I can't tell if that was greeting for the second blue, because that blue placement did actually add another tail in the middle of their chain. But I could not tell if that was I didn't press the C button at the correct time while my piece was falling, or what. You don't really need to rush it when the piece is already in your hand. Like, you're not going to take garbage while it's in there, so you can afford to, like, slow down for just a second.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
because it's always a little
KS
scary.
trying to build this red chain in parts because otherwise they would have to stack up 4 really high.
yeah. It makes sense. No, slithering your chains over is definitely a thing that you, that's nice. So Rat's not going to have a terribly strong attack here, but yeah, it does. It is accessible, so it's not
that's the
bad.
important thing.
KS just gotta
just a
breed
matter
with
of-
the yellows. It's not gonna make sense.
And thankfully, Ratttz finally gains access to their blue structure, so it's not as easy as like a defensive option.
Oh,
but if
interesting.
Ratttz wants to be bold and fire first, they can take that choice.
Yeah, but KS actually had a pretty... Oh, okay, KS is gonna eat it. No, that's fine, maybe. There's a lot of doubles coming up, which means his downstack is actually fine. Oh,
Yeah, but
flip it
now-
over! No, too slow! The chain was there! Oh, the chain to set off that yellow structure was there! Oh, that's so painful. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, am I an up or a C button? I am not a data scientist, for the record. I would never do science of any kind. Just get that shit out your mouth. No, okay. I'm a C button user though in this game.
Yeah. I didn't know who Masa was asking. I use up.
I think it's just easier to like not mess up that way, but I assume
Do you
it's
play
like
on
fine.
controller or stick?
I play on controller.
Yeah, I play on keyboard, so it's all the same to me.
Yeah, I
but-
guess it doesn't matter at that point then. For
Yeah.
sure. Wow, Cass really building a very interesting set of tails up there. Gonna big time win the exchange. That's a beefy boy. Oh, Cass
Not
actually,
only
yeah.
that, but
Still alive.
The follow-up. No,
By
it's fine.
technicality.
Chaos wins here. This is easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get into
Oh,
advantage with that
dirty.
giant red stack without then winning.
I was about to say, you literally have the win button. Just please hit it.
We got the.
I think they hit it as soon as they could. They just didn't get many reds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a drought there, but again, Cass was at such advantage, and Ratttz had nothing available that Cass was fine just playing the video game until they got another one. It is soft drop only. Otherwise, you'd see a lot of hard dropping going on right now. I don't think nobody would be using it if it existed.
Did Mora think that spike meant like the volleyball kind of spike?
I
No, it
think
means
that's
the physical kind.
probably how to interpret that, if I had to take a guess. So, Ratttz kinda let KS get away with some stuff here. Oh, actually, that dig is maybe the wrong order, so Ratttz still has it!
Oh,
Yeah,
that's rough.
Yeah, there was a sequence on that left side which would have dug down, but unfortunately I think KS misplaced one of the pieces, and that was a problem.
Yeah. If they were just a little bit faster, even the backup plan might have worked as well.
Yeah.
Looks like KS is getting the better side of these yellows and blues. Actually, no, Ratttz is catching up.
It's just a little awkward. Okay, the Ratttz finally getting their yellow a little more stabilized. It's just like those first few pieces were kind of set in a weird position.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Blue's
KS
still
is...
online.
Oh, KS not choosing to put those blues in column 7. Keep them open for the... Oh, Ratttz was watching! Yeah. Ratttz was watching!
Oh, but the blue is still alive!
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, doesn't take the green, yellow. That could have been big.
Yeah.
Ratttz maybe should have doubled up here, actually. This could be potentially a problem for Ratttz. Yeah, that's gonna close off these yellows again. Ratttz is in
and
deep
Chaos.
doo-doo.
They do a very...
hit.
Oh, okay, there's the dig.
Oh, there it is! Okay,
Oh,
very
no.
smart dig chain from Ratttz.
No!
No! Okay, that's back up. Wow! Alright,
That was about to get awkward.
KS about to give everybody a heart attack here. Again, once you have the piece in hand, you can just... You don't have to, like, you know, fly off the handle. It's fine. Just let it
put
happen.
it down.
Yeah.
Just put the piece down. It'll go. Just believe in it.
Yeah. Okay, so KS is now gonna grieve forever on these reds because they just keep getting them. Maybe you're gonna stop here. Yeah, this is it. No, this is just it.
Yeah.
70 is way too much to defend against here. Oh,
Alive
Ratttz
on
actually.
a technicality, but yeah.
Ooh. Hang on. 2 rows. Live
Again,
in.
a technicality.
Live in.
There,
Hilarious.
finally.
Oh! Alright, chaos on the board here. Let's go. If this game were a little... I mean, I don't know. This game was, I think... It was, like, basically like the last Neo Geo game, right? Maybe it would have been, you know, better... Maybe things would have been better for it if that weren't the case. I have no idea how well the PS2 port did. Ooh, Ratttz thinking about making a little H, like in the with the yellows. KS does get it because KS shuffled the structures around a little bit. All right, able to get a nice little yeah, harass and force this yellow response here. Blues are still open, so it does have a pretty reasonable way... Oh, what's going on here? Okay, gonna actually go for the yellows instead, still.
Wait, what did Ratttz?
A little risky.
The yellow's off to the side.
Okay, it's fine, yeah. We're gonna get the response from KS, that's gonna win.
Yep.
Alright, we're putting that back.
Gotta break yellow. Yep. Blue's technically active.
Yeah.
Alright,
Ratttz is going
now
to...
Ratttz has a little bit more breathing room.
Yeah, actually putting down column 4 was maybe a little bit interesting. I was expecting that maybe she would stack up column 3 so that she could tank some garbage! That's just a spike!
Yeah.
Oh!
I was wondering why Ratttz didn't greet that a little bit longer.
No,
it must have been that she was looking at KS's next view.
I think she caught him. She caught him out. And again, that's the thing, like, even though KS had a huge, you know, lead in terms of material, even accessible material, timing
a giant
will beat
blue
it.
ready to go.
Yeah.
But not quite as ready as it could have been for that one piece they had.
Yep. Okay, KS gonna tank, that's fine. No problem here. Alright, so the defensive wall from Ratttz gonna double up here. Yep.
No.
Oh no! Again, doubled
Yeah,
up and there was no
pretty
red for
packed.
KS. 2-1.
Yeah. They had a couple of options, but I just don't think they were ready for Ratttz to pull the trigger first. So
Yeah. The power of doubling up.
it's very unfortunate. Yep.
Again, either one of those attacks would not have killed, but the sum of, you know, things are greater than the sum of their parts in this game sometimes, so. Do garbage count towards damage? No. Also, spiky balls do not count towards damage either, so, you know. That's
cheating
why
and playing neutral.
if you are trying to dig and you just make everything into spikes, then you actually get 0 counter pressure, so it's not a good idea to just do that. Alright, we're going to the other side now. It's going to be Rune and MasaQueen.
Looks like you're alone, because I gotta play.
Oh boy. Alright, do I have anyone else on the...
Yeah, I'm hanging out.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm not alone. What's going on here?
Yeah. I'm ready to hang out. Playing
Alright.
Raining some friggin' cats and dogs out there.
Alright, well, Rune and MasaQueen, I mean, we've seen MasaQueen play briefly. We've also seen Rune play briefly. Look, if there's anything we can say about Rune, he's got brains. This guy can make it work in basically any game. So MasaQueen does have the experience advantage here, but I would expect Rune to pick it up quickly. Okay. Yep, there we go.
He's also always able to like convert a bunch of weird stuff into trees.
Yeah, he's definitely building weird structures, and I think some of that is that he did spend some amount of time actually playing not the story single player mode, but the Pochi and Nyaa attack single player mode, and that is not only is that brutal, like I can't clear the expert mode in that because it's an absolute mess, but it basically rewards being able to stack in such a way that your attacks leave behind other strong attacks in a way that is like maybe, and by strong I mean like hundreds, like that kind of strong. It's a little bit, you know, it rewards a little bit of different stuff, but it definitely, like, if you're looking to be the kind of player who can try to convert weird stuff, you might want to spend some time in that mode. Alright, so this actually is gonna, temporarily blocked off that blue structure, but...
Column 4.
Yeah, Masa had a response. Not terrible for Rune. We'll see how this goes. Okay, putting together the reds. The flat stack not punished that hard. But again, this yellow is not like super easily accessible. It's possible that Rune can get, you know, some kind of covering going here. Okay. Oh, he's gonna tank it. That's fine, actually. So his next two pieces... Okay, he can even greed a little bit. He's not going to. Okay. Wins. Not bad. Don't know if MasaQueen didn't want to respond or just didn't realize she had to. Two Tails, not that strong. Rune's actually got a response on the left side of his board that allows him to get rid of almost all of that. Okay, big dig coming out, but material advantage for MasaQueen here.
Starting to add up. Like this is.
Oh, it's adding up all right. That green is probably a death sentence right now.
The double
Again,
tap.
High margin time, and that meant that Rune was able to, you know, cancel a fair bit of it, but not enough.
I can't believe that single dog blocked Rune from setting off that green structure to survive. It was just like, nah, I don't think so.
It's fine. So, a while ago in chat, Rune's trying to maybe play a little too fast now. I see him making a couple of, like, I would say, like, Puyo, oh, he's going for the triple? Or is this the double? Okay, he's doubling up on Link 2. Fortunately, MasaQueen blowing in response. It's a little bit funny.
This leaves him with no material left.
Yeah, that's really awkward. Yeah, I felt like I saw Rune making a couple of finesse mistakes there, which, you know, it's tough. It's a tough world out there. Doing Puyo, the Puyo kicks are applicable in this video game, so if you're trying to play quickly,
they are?
Pretty much, yeah. I do them. I don't know. This red is so big. Oh god.
incredible.
Misdropping to try and make up the speed deficit. He just like me, FR. It's fair. Okay, but yeah. Getting back to what I was saying before, Oz said something about how it's like it throws him off that he can't see the next pieces until the game starts. Your first piece like doesn't matter, just throw it down anywhere. Just throw it down anywhere and build around it.
Masa literally plopped her piece right into column 4, just like, whatever.
Oh, that's maybe a little bit of a pro. It's actually good. Rune with the timing. Okay. Maybe gonna cover up this stuff on the right here. Oh, actually, MasaQueen just blowing it. That's problematic for her. If Rune can manage to find enough stuff, this could be a real problem. I think we might find enough stuff. Yeah, that's gonna win. 11's gonna keep her off that yellow structure for some time. Let's see how long it sticks.
The dig.
Yeah.
Okay, open. Open for business? No.
No,
the double
not quite. But this is actually, yeah, there we go. All right. So it looks like Rune didn't quite get down there fast enough. I think there was one part where he made a T instead of a cross, and that maybe could have helped him out. Okay, he's going to build up his left wall now, maybe. Try and tank some more damage. Oh, could have dug 2 rows in the center with that sequence of pieces. Not going to die yet, though. Again, like, killing people in Pochi is hard. You do have to keep the pressure on. Okay, yeah, and you can see here that Rune actually does the mini cross. It's going to be highly effective, blocking off that yellow structure. Yeah, and now the margin time's starting to stack up, so these like very weak hits are turning into, you know, they're not nothing. Okay, small double up from Rune, gonna not quite win that exchange, but okay, we're in. Okay, so the margin time multiplier is at 2 right now, which means that your raw power of your chains is multiplied by 2, and that's how you know how much damage you got sent. So things
completed her dig. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, that multiplier is insane.
Yeah, once it gets to 2, I think it might go to 2.5, and then after that just counts 3, 4, 5, etc. Yeah, so good effort by Rune. But the speed differential maybe just a little too much. All right, I think we have to say some things now, right? I have to say some things.
Tell us all about what's coming up.
All right, I'll tell you all about what's coming up. All right, so on the 17th, that's next Saturday. Blackout. Say hi to the Blockmaster. You ever play Tetris? It's like that, with an extra dimension, which means your brain's gonna hurt, but the good kind of hurt. So I would, I would encourage you to go check it out. Blockout's a really fun game. It's very interesting, and it's good. It's a good time. After that, Wario's Woods returns on the 21st. That is, I don't know. We've played that a lot of times on this channel before. It's your favorite game about managing RNG, other than Landmaker, which is also your favorite game about managing RNG. And making some diamonds and blowing up some bad guys. So after that, we're taking a break. We're going to sleep in our bed with all our plumbing utensils stacked on top of us, as we do, because that's normal.
That's what every puzzle gamer does.
Yeah. There's a tournament missing here? Oh, man.
Wait. Is that true?
Is that true?
That can't be right.
That might be right. The 14th? What's on the 14th?
Week.
Yeah.
Landmaker?
Oh, it's Landmaker? Speaking of your favorite puzzle game that is about managing RNG. Landmaker, we're doing it this time. We've tiptoed around it for long enough. The community night was such a big success. We figured we'd bring it back for more. So yeah, Raz posted the link in the chat, and you should go sign yourself up for that bad boy, because Landmaker is it's kind of taken the world by storm, and by world I mean FGC. So I would recommend getting involved with that. All right, so that's next week. Then the next Saturday after that is Blockout. Then Wednesday before Christmas is Wario's Woods. Then again, go to sleep with our wrench and our plunger just on top of us.
It's really sanitary. It's
sleeping
really the most sanitary thing
in the
you can do.
overalls. Well, he's wearing gloves. It's fine. Not going to get his hands dirty. All right, and then we're going to ring in the new year with Darun Daro Daro. I mean, we're all about funny not Puyo here. This is one of the funnier not Puyo games. It's Puyo, but everyone has arms. And they can hug each other. And when they hug each other, sometimes your opponent dies. Oh yeah, and it's got burst too. So if you like Guilty Gear, this is just Guilty Gear. Just think about that. Alright. After that, January 11th, we will be holding the first of the Majidoro Masters 2 qualifiers over here at Puzzle Wednesday. I mean, it was a success this past year. We had a lot of real talented folks show up and come out, and we're looking to do it again. So if you think you're nice at Magical Drop, join. Get all your friends to join. And rack up some points so that you can come to the finals in, I guess, June. Right? It's in June, right?
May?
No, May is the last qualifier, I think. I think it's in June. Go ask Bird up. Go pester Bird up about that. All right. After that, we've got the pipe game. We've got the funny pipe game.
How is Senno Puyo? I don't know if it's pipe.
It's got
Puyo.
chains. It's got chains. It's got chains.
It's not a bracket, it's a lobby night. So if you're looking to get started in Senno for the very first time, this is a great chance to play some games without having to compete in a bracket. So you get to play all night long. And and also we'll be here to take you every step of the way and show you all the cool things that Sen knows about, which is really the Rube Goldberg machine of garbage.
It's a very weird game. And there were several times when we thought it was completely degenerate before people figured out that it was. People figured out every time how to make it real again. So I personally think it's very interesting. Look, we learned from our mistakes. Trashboat's trying to get me canceled again for no reason. I'm a perfect little angel. I've never done anything wrong in my life. And I learned from my, I learn. So, Sendo's a very good game. You should play it. Check it out on the 14th. And, that's all we have to say about that one. After that, on the following Wednesday, we will be bringing back Pucci Carrot. It's versus Brick Breaker. And you get to see all your favorite characters, your favorite little fairy, Shimond, and the rest of the Zanny cast. And you drop some big gems on your opponent's head. I don't know. It's a good time. If you've seen Thank You Domo in the chat today, go ask him for some rounds of Pucci Carrot sometime. I'm sure he'll happily oblige and show you what the hell that game's all about. Because it is a fun time. And it can be brutal, but it's very fun. After that, Ghost Lop, which is, it's not even that different than Pucci Carrot.
No, it's Ikaruga Breaker. No, you got two colors. You throw the ball. One button is for orange. One button is for blue. And you try to drop the ghosts on your opponent. And there's only so many lines you can send at a single time. So that way you can set up the optimal greed, which will not work. And you'll die anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll be cursing all night long. Ghost Lop is a treat. It never actually came out.
Yeah, it's only a prototype.
Yeah, you had to get it through Magical Drop 5 originally. Now you can play it on Fightcade. So, now you don't have to play Magical Drop 5.
Oh, boy. And soon, just keep an eye out for Magical Drop 6, which is coming out soon. So, Maybe Ghostlop will be in there too. Who knows? Probably not though. I would be surprised if they put it back in. But yeah, Ghostlop. If you like the sort of Brick Breaker style stuff you see in Poochie Carrot, which you should because it's fun and it's good, you should also show up for Ghostlop, which is very good. What if you want to play Mag Drop 5 though? I don't deal in hypotheticals that will never come to pass, so that is okay to ignore and come back to our winners finals. I think we're doing winners finals, right?
Oh god, it's winners finals.
I think it's winners finals, and I think you're in it. So
I'm going to get exploded.
We'll see. We'll see what happens here.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. Somebody left the door open, and I just sort of wandered in. And everybody's like, "Hey!"
MasaQueen in the Fightcade chat, getting ready to throw the game for content, saying time to show why I should be the second seed. Don't listen to her lies.
Considering that I have only ever lost 2 rounds of this game, and you saw both of them. No, I think Masa's actually quite good.
I think she's very good at the video game. Alright. So again, both these players very fast. That's what you'll see early here. I think MasaQueen has a lot more experience blob gaming, so if you notice what she did there, she just did dash while rotating the piece to keep it one away from the wall. Which is it's definitely Puyo stuff, and also like TGM stuff.
They told me I wouldn't need to be good at Puyo to be here.
You don't need to be good at Puyo. You just need to pretend you're good at Puyo by being able to like shuffle the pieces around like a lunatic. That's it.
You see, now if you recall what I did in my in my second, third, and fourth rounds against Masa.
Hey, you did pretty alright in those. I don't know.
Oh, I did very alright in the fourth one. I was very proud of that one. But no, in the second and third, just shuffling the pieces around at top speed and pretending I know what I'm doing, that's exactly what was going on there.
Alright. So MasaQueen ignoring the little red doohickey in the bottom right. It's gonna be fine, she's gonna double up, that's probably gonna kill.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Sure is, isn't it? Alright. So, Ratttz actually with probably a more versatile start here.
Yeah. Hasn't built in column 4, hasn't got, like, everything kinda interleaved together.
Yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure MasaQueen's... Okay, she's gonna double up. That's actually a great time to do it. So again, Ratttz is forced to respond to this, otherwise she's dead.
Yeah.
And so she does have the advantage, but what it does mean is that MasaQueen is kind of able to trade down off that like kind of weird opening, in such a way that the like the problem is not as apparent. It was like, I don't even know what kind of play to call it. It's not exactly a tempo play. It's kind of defensive. Even if it, she attacked first, so you're like, oh, that's aggressive, what are you talking about? Zircean, you're an idiot. I am an idiot, it's true, but...
It was a shield bash, you fool, didn't you see it?
Okay, MasaQueen looking for the 3-chain here? So, Ratttz actually doing a smart thing there, which is not playing the video game while that was resolving, which meant that she got to take all that garbage at once instead of in 3 different waves. Now we get a little 2-chain in the center. Yeah. Alright. MasaQueen not gonna bother trying to like stack up that right wall there, she's gonna go for it. It's tough to say right now. Ratttz doesn't really have a material advantage. Yeah, MasaQueen's gonna go for it here. That's not super powerful, but it is. It's
enough to stop Ratttz from building anything.
Yeah, and also we're kind of deep in a margin time, so this yellow structure will kill if it comes out. Okay, Ratttz actually able to set that first. MasaQueen was not ready. Oh no. This could be problematic. Okay.
No, Ratttz... Actually...
Yeah, I don't know. This green is gonna get covered again.
I don't know.
It's a little tough. Alright. Yeah, oh, just barely... Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not quite how I would have done it, but I think Masa was forced to do it that early.
Yeah,
but
I
they got
think
it now.
There was a 3-chain that I'm not sure if she had enough time to actually do. Okay, this yellow finally came out. That should be the game. Woo, boy! Following up with the little 3-chain style at the end there. It looks like we were at 3 times.
Yeah, that 3-chain you saw, I think that's what I would have gone for, but what Masa actually did was a lot safer.
Ooh, boy. Kitty litter at it. Oh man, Ty. Ty might be one of the people who has traumatic experience or traumatic memories of me screaming, "Don't build flat," from across the cabinet.
Alright, Masa's gotta do yellow first here.
She's gonna double up.
both
Oh,
at
she
once.
didn't double up? That seemed like such a perfect opportunity. Okay,
Oh
she's
no,
gonna
doing
do
red
one at a
first.
time.
That's in a loop though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's the other thing about doubling up, is that it means you have to pay a lot less attention to the resolution of your stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the other reason why I like doing it, is because, like...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this...
When I'm playing
Yeah.
when I'm playing at my natural speed instead of desperately trying to speed up, that is one of the things I'm paying the most attention to, is which one has to go first. So
Yeah.
if I don't get the double, I just know.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely good to keep that in mind. Okay, Ma's gonna stack up column 3 here? No, gonna stack up column 4. Okay, she's gonna build flat. Responding on sound. Able to fend that attack off now.
If Masa gets a lot of greens here, they can start building something incredible.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when you have this, like, bottom spanning structure like this, okay, she's gonna pop it, but
Yeah.
when you do have such a structure like that, that's when you can start getting the, like, the hundies out.
Yeah.
That's when you start seeing that stuff.
Yeah, that's when you can start building a high score instead of a dead opponent.
Alright.
Or in addition to, if they actually let you do it.
Yeah. The 2-chain. Yep. There we go. They are called intruders. That is true. Alright, the broken cross from Masa here. I really don't like when people do that. Just build the T, I swear to God.
Oh, I love... Actually, no, I don't love it, but I do build broken crosses from time to time.
Okay, that's actually not good, because it takes a tail off this for Masa.
It's
but,
still fine.
Yeah, well, actually, here's the thing, right? So,
Is that mid-struck?
that
No,
was
taking a tail off right at the end, it definitely reduces the damage by a lot.
yeah.
But Masa has already, like, that is the payment that Masa did for being able to play this goddamn fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you just can't think about that kind of stuff if you're gonna play at this speed.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it kind of forced Ratttz into a very weird situation where she didn't add, she didn't extend because she didn't want to get spiked in column 4, but by not extending, of course, she had less to block with, so it was,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of stuff is, no.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
that's why a lot of players will just go, okay, I'm building in 2 and 6, and then I can just do whatever the heck I want.
Yeah. Alright, so this is a bit awkward. Okay. So we get a little mini structure up here. That's actually gonna...
Yeah, I like
you
that
know.
tiny bit of greed from Ratttz, so that
Yeah.
just saved them from that damage.
Yep, you gotta do it sometimes.
Yeah.
And now, actually, Ratttz has a down stack. Let's see how long it'll last. Oh, that garbage maybe
Yeah,
was
Ratz's
good?
blue... maybe.
Can't tell.
Ratz's blue here isn't as good as Masa's red, but it's enough where, like, at least they're not walking into this fight unarmed.
Oh, but hang on. Okay, that blue is covered for a second there.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh no! Didn't count! out! Get too many rows in the center!
That's so rough.
That's so rough. Oh my god.
Ratttz has managed to build fewer split-up groups with the Reds here, by which I mean one instead of three.
Instead of three. I mean, yeah, MasaQueen doesn't really have a secondary structure here, but the yellow group is just more powerful, so I guess we are about to find out what is worth more here. Okay, alright, but actually... Yeah, so that was a defense against if that garbage fell in column 4.
That is a one-shot kill.
Yeah, I believe that's a dead Ratttz. Quietly cheering for MasaQueen. A little character bias in the chat here. That's fine. I get it.
I don't think there's any need to be quiet. Most of the time, when the favorite is winning, it's actually quite loud.
Alright. Oh, MasaQueen, little inefficient build here. Didn't study your Pochi theory. Probably gonna work out just fine, but actually Ratttz has a chain into the defense. So
yeah, playing
so
just
bad.
barely fast enough to get that red before it gets buried.
Okay. Relatively neutral now. Slight, minuscule advantage in, what's it called? Material for,
The
MasaQueen, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, actually MasaQueen has continued to keep this going. Oh, we don't see... Oh, no, that might just... okay. Accessible on the other side. Not gonna take. Oh, this is dangerous.
No. Come on, Ratttz, you could afford to get greedier than that.
Yeah, actually, if she was gonna not do that, then not linking them together was the wrong play, in my opinion. I believe Ratttz is mostly dead now. Okay.
I'm mainly only looking at my next queue when I play, and if I see the same color appear multiple times in a row, I'm not gonna pop it until I'm done getting it.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the decision points in this game is like, you really, the thing that matters the most is not when you get a piece, but when you stop getting it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's because as long as you're getting that color, you can just keep going. You're protected the whole time. And if your opponent is watching your next queue, they'll know you're protected the whole time, and they're gonna have to either make a calculation to say, "Oh, I'll win this exchange anyway, might as well go for it," or "Oh, I need you to pop this so that I don't lose an exchange later," or something like that. And then it becomes, of course, the game of footsies. But otherwise, if you see a lot of the same color, if you see a lot of your main color, I guess, the biggest structure you have, multiple times in a row, you can afford to play a little bit greedy. Wow. Okay.
Even on a secondary or tertiary color, I'll sometimes do that, where like, oh, I could set off a T here, but I've got another one, so it could just be a cross.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you have enough, then you can defend yourself with whatever. And obviously there's like other stuff in terms of, you might not be able to block your opponent's entire attack, but if you can block enough of it that your other structures are still open, then you pretty much get to do whatever you want. Okay, so I think we have to...
I think we're being told to jump into Crit v Oz.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's
both
still
of these
going.
Ran, so I'm just gonna pick one. Let's play. Let's show. Should we show Amelia and Blaster? Can I show that one?
Oh, you go on the other one?
If I can view it, which I may not be able to. Oh no, we're good. Okay.
Okay, I'll jump.
Well, it's a 1-1 game.
Oh.
So we're...
Why, in a first to two, that's as close as it gets.
Yeah. So Blaster with this big blue structure, looking to do something with it. Can Amelia keep Blaster off of it for long enough?
Amelia forced to make a bit of a blob there to change the trigger from the buried one to the more accessible column 2.
Yeah. 67 does need to pop this now. Actually, taking it from there kind of undid the blob damage, so
Yeah.
relatively even now. I guess Blaster with a material advantage, but doesn't actually have too many usable, like...
Yeah, Amelia has blue and then maybe the red falls into place, whereas Blaster, I can hardly tell what their main color is.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Amelia making a decision there, gonna choose to tank. Oh my god, Blaster is going for the extremely annoying play here. Okay, Amelia is gonna greed a little bit on top here, which makes sense. That's gonna take away all this
the
damage.
exact correct play there, I would say.
Absolutely. And now the more blues coming up, she can actually do a lot of damage here. Yep, doubling up with blue-green. That's probably gonna kill. Okay,
It's certainly
close.
very heavy advantage.
Yeah. Now if she can keep any kind of pressure up, the margin time will eventually do the job.
Hmm.
That is a little bit of an annoying garbage roll. Okay. Now we can double up here. No? Okay, not gonna do that. That would have won the game.
Does this?
This will still work. This is 4 tails.
Yeah.
It's fine. Should win.
No, I have a feeling that Amelia is going to win this one whether they want to or not.
In classic Amelia fashion. Taking their kicking and screaming.
No, what I was going to say was, does this game have any kind of column bias with the garbage like Puzzle Fighter
I
does?
don't believe it does.
Okay.
And the best part is it may even deal garbage into columns that are full, in which case you just don't get it.
Right.
It's very funny. Very funny video game.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, with this game, the numbers are generally a bit higher than Puzzle Fighter, and there's more columns it's hard to keep track of. I couldn't really see any bias against or towards 4.
Okay. So that covers up Blaster. But unfortunately, Amelia's follow-up not super easy, and that last placement actually took away the ability to uncover the the greens or link them all together. So this might be a little bit weird for a second. Okay. Gonna take it from the bottom. That's totally reasonable. Blaster forced to respond now. That is gonna be powerful enough to block, but...
Using their 2 secondary colors, basically, this yellow structure is still here and very powerful.
Oh yeah, the yellow structure might be a game winner. Okay, yep. Let's see, okay, gonna extend from the top. Gonna keep going. Yeah, that's
Only because they ran out of vertical route.
110! Oh, it's lights
Oh
out.
boy.
Yeah, that's a beefy one. Okay. Woo, lordy. Close. Is that the first this stream? I believe it is. Blaster could have won at many points during greeting for that, but again, it's kind of matters.
I would have done the same thing. I don't set the combo off until I hear the click-click sound on the other side that means they're about to do something.
Yeah, I mean, again, any point there was safe, and it wasn't like the difference in damage was so much or so little that it would have given, for example, Amelia a chance to dig out or anything like that. Like, it was style, but it was, like, not style that was not gonna lose you a game. Ooh. Okay. Oz
Oh, what's going on now?
Oh, we're going into Oz crit.
No, is that one
Oz
still
just
going?
won, actually.
Oh.
Okay. Wow. Alright.
Meanwhile, we looked at the bracket. Where are we?
Sad.
We had a series
we're
of
about
close
to
games,
score.
though. Alright, we're going to losers' quarters now. Oh, Crit hit you with 2 of them off stream. Crit, you're hitting Mara with 3-digit attacks.
I didn't mean to.
Okay, he
didn't
seems
mean to.
sorry. He seems sorry about it. So.
I was literally just trying to not die, and I looked over, I was like, this should be enough, right? And I saw 3 digits, I was like, oh yeah, that's enough.
That's fine. It'll be fine. He'll be fine. Yeah, Crit is alongside me right now. I'm working with the team of Crit and Rune right now. I believe our next match is going to be Blaster KS. So we saw some of Blaster before. Blaster I think came from the other side of bracket from KS. Is that right? No, they actually came from the same side of bracket. So didn't run into each other though. Would have required a number of upsets on winner's side. But yeah, I guess we'll see.
Oh, did they start? No. Okay, cool. Of course, everyone joined on my clumsiest game. You and me both, Amelia, honestly.
That's true. We did pop into Oz crit right as Oz was
well, if he
drawing the blade out of your flesh.
If I had one more turn, that guy was Omega dead. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
We bust down the door of the locked room and find a corpse. Good lord, what happened here?
No, it's just the Mickey Mouse. What?
Oh man. Alright.
I need to change my name just to avoid those jokes.
Oh man.
No.
I was gonna say, last time you changed your name, it was like to cringy effect or something, and I don't remember why, but
I don't know why. I don't know why either. I just kind of did, and I just kind of stuck with it on Steam.
It's always a good day.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
So Blaster might be AFK? Question mark.
Blaster said to give her a sec, so we'll be
gotcha.
Back. We'll be back after this. Remember when everyone in Puzzle Wednesday changed their names to Zircean? I don't remember why that happened either, but there was also an event like that on Pedal Crash, where there were 10 copies of me on Pedal Crash online. I don't remember the context for that one either, though. People, you know, they want to be perfect, sweet little angels. Bootleg Zirceans are flooding the streets. Oh god, rough. All right, so.
Oh, they started.
They have just started. So let's see what's up here. All right, so KS playing Prim, and Blaster playing Liv. Love being a bootleg Zircean. You were one of the few people who got an exemption from being a bootleg Zircean because you changed your what is it? Your like what's the word even? Guild tag, fucking sponsor tag to AARP. All right, so KS. Okay. I'm gonna say, putting that blue in column 3 would have been the defensive play, but maybe choosing to try and stack up a little bit more offensively here. Okay, gonna double up on red and blue. That's actually, very interesting.
Oh, that's terrifying.
By Blaster not to set off. Does need to stack it like this in order to get the 2-chain down. That's gonna be fine though, because KS will be able to block with this yellow, so that's actually totally fine. Maybe even gonna greed. Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of not the worst idea. Although if you were gonna greed, there were
they kind of worked it by making a cluster at the end when they had a clean shot, but it's all good.
All right. Yeah, KS does like experimenting with the blobbier types of stuff.
Yeah.
I think if you watch the last tournament, KS is probably the first person to start using the 4-tail blob.
Like on purpose?
Yeah. And, you know, it's again, like, you really don't want the blobs to show up, but if they do, you do need to, like, knowing how to play around them is very important.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you have to just, you don't want it on purpose, but when you get dealt with it, it's good to know you're routing for it.
Yep. Alright, small double up here. Okay, yeah, Chaos is actually going to greed up here too, which is also the correct decision. Okay, doesn't put it on the left. That's a little bit interesting. I'm not sure what the thinking was there. But this could, Oh, doesn't take? This could be a death. Nope, not yet. Yep, there it is.
Doesn't have a blue, yeah.
Yeah, again, when like I know that making the cross there is definitely like very good for that, but when there's no blue in the next queue, like sometimes you gotta just do it. And then build something else afterwards. Like, you can't get too hung up on one color when you're that high up on the board.
Exactly. Like, at that point, like, especially since by that, like, you probably already have, like, 3 or 4 ticks of margin time, so
yeah,
might as well just start throwing out, because at that point, if you're not sending out a full line, you're coming close to it.
Yeah, that definitely, I mean, even as just the T, that would have sent, like, a fair bit of garbage, actually.
Yeah,
Definitely,
like, you would have felt that.
Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of an interesting one. Both players, with a big green defensive structure here. I think Cass is probably going to put this green in column 5, to make an extra, a little nub that counts as a tail.
Yeah, because they already have that blob, so you might as well try to get it off your right side as much as possible.
Yeah, you gotta fix the blob. Okay, that's gonna add 2 more tails. Actually, that's only
no!
No, that's fine.
Blaster, like, super
this is actually...
hard pivot.
This is so weird. Okay, so let's see.
I'm sorry, I looked away for a second. What are these 2 players doing with these greens?
They are having a firefight.
I'm about to find out. Oh,
yeah.
And Blaster ends up losing that exchange.
Yeah.
Just all of the pure...
Yeah, it did look like Blaster had fewer tails, and when the fuse is that long, that is what really matters.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
That is 100% correct. As they're using the reds, instead of being able to dig down with these blue-green combinations that were coming heavy afterwards. Yeah, this is actually, I think KS has this, if they can just, keep any
poking.
kind of pressure. Yeah, this is definitely gonna do it.
Just press buttons, hold down. Press button, hold down, win the round. It's always awkward whenever the game just decides to give you like 3 different like double pairs, but they're not the same color.
Yeah, you stick 2 of them on one side, 1 of them on the other.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
And it's really fun. It's really funny when the game gives you all 4 double pairs on the first 4 turns. That's what I'm just like, what the hell?
2, 3, 5, 6. Then you have 2 opportunities to double up.
Ah, okay.
That's the way I play that.
Martha with the actual answer, you just build GTR.
Oh.
Classic.
Oh, okay. Quick poke actually not doing that much damage, but it kind of makes Blaster dance a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, KS is trying to decide how risky they want to play here. That was a fine decision. That's gonna force, that's actually gonna force the double up out of Blaster.
Yeah.
Can't even take half of it and leave the other half really without, having some bad times ahead. So,
even after the double up though, this is still fairly neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, the board state isn't terribly awful for either player. I mean,
you saw that, right? KS really wanted
this yellow.
Yeah.
But the yellow is finally in place. Now they've got a big powerful move like Blaster does.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna get a double cross.
Not gonna take it.
Oh, yeah. Just
double up here.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, the greens didn't link up. Okay, Blaster's green is open now. Oh, but only for the briefest moment.
I was about to say, like, honestly, Chaos could just press button, cover up the green, but now it's active. Never mind.
Oh no, actually gets the piece out. Very
Yeah.
funny. I'm a little surprised nothing fell, but
Only
you take it. We take those.
All that effort just to send 9 back, but
It's better than dying.
Than die.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that effort to get back to neutral.
Alright, gonna have to
All that effort to open up column 4.
Yeah, I mean, again, this Blaster can play like endless amounts of defense right now. Actually gonna choose to try and break down everything instead of greed.
Yeah.
Which might work.
Yeah. No, the margin time was so high, even just that little bit of material was enough.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, like, Chaos was only playing on 3 columns, so Blaster just gets to press C and hold down.
Yeah.
At that point. Press C, hold down, die. Honey, I'm begging you.
Yep. I love to press C and hold down. Alright.
I love
Blaster.
to press up and hold down, which doesn't sound... That almost sounds oxymoron
What?
when I put it that way.
Sakti!
Instructions unclear.
Yeah. Blaster doing something in the opening this round. I'm not sure what is going on here, but
I'm wondering if they were kind of a little confused on just some of the starting pieces, so they couldn't fully commit to an idea, but...
If they connect these reds, which they're about to, now
Yeah.
the reds get the greens into place, and the greens get the blues into place. It's all connected.
Yeah.
It's just not as powerful as what KS has.
It's layered.
I mean, the problem is, yeah, just that Chaos has infinite defense. That red is never, you know, we're just hanging out with that red forever.
Yep.
Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's actually not really gonna matter. This is not gonna be super
Yeah.
powerful for KS, but...
It seemed like Blaster waited for that, but... I don't know.
Yeah, Chaos is,
They
again,
just wanted...
the greens are so tall, he's happy to tank. Or they're happy to tank.
This is good,
Alright.
actually.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Full swing. This is very
maybe
good for
a,
Chaos.
maybe a
That's
kill,
all
actually.
mega good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Chaos looks over to the other side. They're like, okay, time to put the final seal on that one.
Critical effect connected.
Yeah.
God damn it.
See, this is what you get for choosing a tag that has words that people can use in it.
I know.
That was your first mistake.
Yeah, no, I should have learned after being called a critical defect.
Ooh, that's so rude. Who
The
does
worst
that?
part was, it wasn't even on purpose. He just straight up misread the tag.
That's sad.
That's the worst.
So, Chaos has a little structure here that I call the flag. It was being discussed in the Discord earlier, if you noticed, but it's like this kind of triangle shape. If you take it from the sort of the point, then it expands into three tails. So, quite good. Yeah, Chaos is just gonna tank and send here.
Yeah.
Easiest tank and send of their life. Yeah, I mean, Blaster can fire back, but not gonna win that trade. Absolutely not.
Yeah, and Chaos also has that yellow blob, and now red is super open to extend.
Blaster needs to hold down.
Yeah.
They're not dead yet. They can still dig if they just play real fast.
Oh, they didn't pop the blues! Oh.
Yeah, no.
Sniped. Whoa!
Alright. If they play the same characters, we've got a tiebreaker to figure out what Prim's name is. Is it Plum or is it Prim?
Once again, Chaos coming out of the gate, just playing a little faster. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah,
decision
gets
on
this-
these.
Awkward alternating colors on the very bottoms. They've basically... I haven't quite written off the bottom row. Oh, and after that fix, it's actually probably fine.
Yeah. That's a two-tail blob on the bottom for Chaos. Again, Blaster with a slightly more conventional build, but Chaos is starting to build defenses, and Blaster, it seems, has not yet done that. So playing with fire a little bit here. Reds are going to be tough to dig out now, but the green is still accessible. Okay.
I still don't know how I
feeling
feel
about
about...
Blaster's flat stack here, although it's starting to get a little bit on the left.
Yeah. Yeah, again, Chaos happy to just extend and wait for the time being. Yeah, actually poking to try and get...
Oh.
Try and force the issue. Finally gonna choose... Oh
okay.
no, Blaster!
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, I was
but
about to
how
say,
many-
could you see that number right next to that piece you're about to place, Blaster? It's a
Yeah.
very big one.
Yeah. Oh.
And a 30
Alrighty.
incoming on top of that, so now Blaster is scrambling for something.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough.
If Blaster can dig back down to that green, they are fine.
Yes.
Yeah, the question
oh,
is-
actually, the blues are gonna
KS?
link up for KS here. Oh, lord.
Okay.
Okay, KS is choosing to... Oh, wow. Actually, so much green
Yeah,
possible
they're
off of
greeting
this.
right now.
So much green.
Blaster's greeting as well.
Oh, the greens are free.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Who can greed more?
that wasn't the correct time to set that off, I think.
Yeah, this is definitely coming back.
No, but
Oh, it only
Yeah,
came back a
9
little bit, actually. That's fine.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, again, I would much rather have KS's board than Blaster's
Absolutely.
right now. Yeah,
Absolutely. But the important thing is, Blaster has options.
So yeah, it's
KS
definitely.
kinda
Yeah, this doesn't look like deathy yet.
Yeah, the thing is that like KS kind of has to freestyle to get you their resources. Blaster
Yeah.
has some decent options, and if they want to extend, they have that
They're
choice.
just going berserk with these small clears, just desperately trying
Yeah.
to stop KS from doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's
They
working.
stop playing the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
KS is kind of
And
slowed down too.
Another
which
tick
is
of margin time.
That
really
might be the
not
kill.
well. Oh, that's it.
They can't. What? Okay, yeah, definitely for sure.
Okay, got it over. Yeah, not going to. So I think the kind of thing there was a KS won that exchange and then flattened their stack out right afterwards, and that meant that the small pokes that followed up after Blaster like got their stack back in order a little bit.
Blaster
were actually
recognized
quite
that,
deadly.
just kept dropping single rows.
Yeah.
Blaster's already gotten rid of their reds here, so this situation is pretty weak for them compared to KS, who has 2 big attacks.
Yeah. I assume the red is that's gonna stick around and be defense. But
Yeah,
you never
it
know.
doesn't look
both of them are equally defensive.
Maybe both. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Instead of extend from the top. Oh, maybe double
Ooh,
up.
second. It's still not enough to stab off damage.
Yeah, I mean that second structure kind of fell in a way that broke its effectiveness a little.
Yeah.
Oh, don't no.
KS, that's real fucking. Okay,
KS.
they don't die.
Okay.
In
Was
fact,
enough to send it back. Wow. I'm kind of shocked.
I think the loop occurred in such a position that it did end up breaking into 2 tails, which is rare, but can happen.
yeah.
Okay. KS can actually.
And even if it did,
Yeah.
even if it did reduce KS's damage, it was just from a almost kill. Sorry, from a kill to an almost kill. It's still probably pretty good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
This is pretty good. Yeah, that's just gonna do it.
I'm
Okay.
slowly. The more
Alright.
the more madness that I see from like Chaos's blobs, the more I'm like actually becoming a believer in the style.
I mean, again, it's like you can definitely learn a lot from watching KS stack.
Yeah.
KS's, I would say, like weaknesses are not really with. I mean, other than like occasionally
With understanding the game, they
Yeah.
understand a lot about it.
Yeah, it's mostly. I mean, again, not the fastest player for one.
Yeah.
Fast comparatively.
They're fast enough that they can harass you
Yeah.
with a big punch.
Oh, caught Blaster out. That is a problem
Yeah.
for Blaster.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Passive has the follow-up incoming.
That should
Plus, getting a lot of
probably
mixed pieces here when they really just want any double to dig down.
Yeah. Okay, has the blue-red
Oh,
come down.
Here they
Yeah, hang on.
go.
Okay.
Still kicking.
All right.
If they can get it oh no, they actually flipped it the other way!
Oh yeah,
That
that's
might have
okay.
been on purpose.
Yells are active. They were active.
yeah. Little tough to
There
see
we
how
go.
this resolves.
Oh,
Chaos
okay,
does-
yeah, Chaos
yeah.
has to greed a little bit.
I was
Doesn't quite get the
about to
second
say, I'm
key,
very
but- oh, good.
surprised Blaster didn't just go for that yellow immediately.
Yeah.
Now it's buried.
Now it's yeah. Again, timing is worth so much in this video game. Oh boy.
That should be open up for the yellows.
Okay.
And now we just gotta farm for the yellows.
Yeah, now we're looking for those yellows.
Oh, blocks it off a little. Oh no, immediately. Okay.
Okay,
that should be
yellow
fine.
blob, but I think at this point in the game, it should be enough to kill. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There it is, 51. Yeah, that blob actually did turn into 2 tails, basically when I'm split upwards. Alright, Blaster, after a struggle, wins the round for all the marbles. 2-1 over KS.
A lot of 2-1s in this loser's bracket, what the heck?
It's very close. We got a lot of close games.
Mm.
Whew.
I was really confused. I was looking at winners finals, checking the score. I was like, how is there a 1-2 and a first to 3? And then I realized I was looking at the seeds. I was like, what the heck?
Love
All right. It is time for me to enter the gauntlet.
All right, enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah, so bracket is linear from here, so somebody will be sitting in the hot seat, and occasionally that person will get violently thrown out of the hot seat by somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, great play from both players there. I think, again, like, you can learn a lot from KS's style on how to fix stuff, especially. Because they have a very good idea of how structures break down and how to get the most out of them. And, again, general, KS is, as Rune said, not losing games because they don't know enough about the game. It's like, if KS played faster and screen watched a little more...
Yeah, it's at that point. It's just decision. It's just like making a little bit decisions.
They'd be fighting. Maybe fighting with the top two up here. So, future Pochi brackets, look out.
And if you get stressed easily, don't play this game. It's all good. All right. Oh, what the heck?
Alright.
Wait, are you in the game?
I'm in the game.
I mean,
yeah, nobody putting 10 points on the like, if there's ever a, like, nobody bet on someone, like, there's mistakes have been made.
Yeah.
Alright, really big defensive structure from Oz. He's actually thinking about whether or not he wants to tank or pop it, and chooses to pop it. I think that was probably the right call. With no ability to take that structure coming in the queue. So, I would say, yeah, pretty relatively even on material right now. You can see Oz actually flipping his pieces off the wall like a Puyo player. Again, it does work in this game. Puyo finesse is real. It is strong. It is your friend. So you can use it.
Yeah. Right now, Oz has a really nice defensive wall off of red.
It's not actually that useful for defense. This is going to cover it up. So this is why one thing that I was about to say is that Oz choosing to stack that double red in column 1 instead of column 3 is actually kind of bait. You really, 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 really want to put that in such a way that it's like you get the most sort of space underneath. And then also, on top of that, you can keep extending to column 3, and then that digs garbage out of column 4. So that's sort of the, if you're, like, in Puyo, you're not really used to having to play around garbage in that, because most of the time, like, things are strong enough to kill you, or you don't want to take them really at all if you can help it. So there's not, like, a ton of thought, I think, comparatively given to, like, oh, how am I going to play around this garbage? But this is a game, of course, that's like kind of... Oh my god.
Go throw gaming, baby. Oh, he forgot to hit the C button.
Yeah, Oz was playing with his foodle at the end. I think he didn't notice that Rune was one piece away from death, because there were several circumstances where he could have pressed the C button and won the game and didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Bit of a funny stack from Oz there, not putting the yellows in column 3. Rune looking for a chain here? Gonna try and harass with this, maybe? No, he's just gonna stack a bunch of stuff. Not really sure what the point of that was, but I guess we will find out.
I was a little bit on the ambitious side. Oh, okay.
That's
going here for harass, not doing that much damage.
Powerful, yeah. Alright. Again, not entirely sure of Rune's plan here. Oz is clearly going for this blue on the side, but does not really have a follow-up color, so he's... I mean, it can tank a couple of rows, so it's not the worst position in the world, but it also, like, just doesn't have a ton of options for getting him out, being able to cancel stuff. Okay, now maybe if he pulls it into one of the inner columns here, that might improve the situation. Rune is taking on garbage in these small waves, again, they can be very deadly just off of like tempo plays and things like that.
Yeah. Okay, Oz is going into the center with his blues. Oh, yeah, you had to...
Oh
no!
That cut it in half!
Yeah.
Oh, that was a kill shot! That was like 150 damage. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't blame him for the choice, but at that point he committed way too hard.
Yeah, Rune owes Oz at least one steak dinner, in my opinion, for that decision. Yeah, because now Rune has actually gotten down. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is like the fact that Oz split that chain in half.
Can breathe.
Yeah.
Like he's not like feeling asthmatic. He can like breathe clearly, not anymore.
Oh, actually, I mean, margin time is just too high.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that. Oh lordy. Whew. Okay, so Oz will go up here. Again, almost letting go of that one after. After that decision. Wow, that could have been so bad.
That was about to get real awkward real quickly.
Oh boy. Alright.
I mean, like, to be fair, like, he saw a bunch of blues, he was thinking, like, I'm gonna be funny and extend off of it, and then he got swung at, and he was like, oh, I gotta blob this.
So the extension was actually fine. It was that he put he put in column 3.
Yeah.
And, like, the two halves hooked up. Like, there was a way to just do that. Okay, the double up from Rune, the early double up is going to reduce him to one color here, but Oz doesn't want to set this off yet. That's fine, actually, because Rune is also going to be working on this blue structure. Oh, Rune may be looking for a funny around the bend here. Yeah, he wants to tank garbage and then send from the other side here, it looks like. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get it, but
yeah, because now he's starting to get droughted for blue, so he's gonna. Okay, there we go.
Right. Open back up. That's fine. Yeah, he's fine taking this. So again, very long, even if it doesn't have a ton of tails, and no blue for Oz. That's just gonna do it. So again, that was so long that even though it had like 3 tails, it sent almost 100 damage.
Yeah.
So it's sneaky play by Rune. Again,
you got to load up the shotgun blast.
Yeah. It was kind of a weird one because again, it can leave you open to situations where your like ability to play defense. His ability to play defense was restricted largely to one color. So being able to do that kind of relies on you looking at your opponent's board and knowing ahead of time, like, no, like, it's fine. You might be going for it a second time here. Looking like
God.
You might be going for it a second time. Okay, he's
stacking
up column 4 though. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
No!
Okay,
that's so sad. That one garbage on the top really made that into a mess. Alright. Choosing to set off after that. Not sure if that was worth it, but kind of a neutral reset with Rune having... I mean, both of them kind of have equivalent material. Mostly a, Rune has more board space. So if he can keep that advantage up, then... Okay, that's fine.
Oh, he really wants to try and connect that double yellow off column 5.
And I don't blame him.
That's blocked off, so he's gonna be forced to pivot. Nice 2-chain!
Oh yeah, he's opened it up there with that big chain. That's pretty good.
Yeah, okay, now he's gonna get some yellow pieces, but it got covered up.
I think it's fine. I think he will... Oh, okay, he's going for the blue connection here. Oz is waiting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, yellows are connected once again.
Yeah, okay.
Rune gets to have fun.
Whoop, a little two-tailer at this point, 69.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Rune again, pioneering... Well, I wouldn't say pioneering, but switching strategies there to basically protecting one larger structure for as long as possible until the margin time turns it into a I will blow you up. And it's effective. Again, if you stack it right, like, your opponent doesn't harass you super hard to try and prevent you from, building it into serious defenses, and then, they can't really prevent you from taking it. Whew, they're in for a world of trouble.
Right. Okay.
Maybe he just didn't want it. I mean, that's a possibility. Didn't really have anywhere to go on that board.
Okay. I was going for the first swing. Does this chain? Yes, it does, but unfortunately it creates a blob, so
Yeah,
Name's probably not going to be as strong as he wants it.
Alright, Oz can tank this though, yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually totally fine if your name is King Osberthy and Mangosteen III. Let's see how much effort he spends trying to get up to the top here. Okay, so putting that up in column 6 means that you can just kind of... Yeah. And actually reopening that is very good. It actually increased the power of that. Is he gonna set it off?
Okay, he just...
Yep.
Yeah, he just goes for the swing.
He doesn't have a
that
ton
swing
to
is
defend.
definitely going to kill. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, good timing.
All of that commitment. That column 4 commitment ended up screwing him over, so... We will take those.
Alright.
Rune is playing very bold. Okay.
If you're going to set it off quickly and you know that, then that's not necessarily a problem. But this is a double-edged sword. Because if I am playing against you and I look at your board and I see that, I also know you have committed to setting that off very quickly.
Yeah.
So, it is, you know...
It's very risky.
It's a decision you have to make.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, actually, Rune can still 2-chain those...
Yeah.
There's a 2-chain with the blue into the yellow to actually free that up completely.
Yeah.
Now Rune's...
But now...
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, he's still getting
Yeah, he's got
out.
stuff. Unfortunately, Oz can 2-chain here to wipe his stack away, so... Rune covered, but not under a ton of pressure, so can probably dig this stuff out.
Yep, okay. Just got a farm of blue so he can open up the reds.
So he's got blue red coming up. It's the perfect
Just gonna go
piece.
for the 2-chain harass. Ooh!
30, but Oz has the means to defend himself.
Yep. Rune,
Okay.
surprisingly overpowering that.
So, relatively even game again.
Yeah.
Oz gonna greed here. Oh, he's
Yeah, he
really
wants that
gonna
cross.
greed.
Oh, he didn't pop it!
No, he's gonna keep greeding.
Oh,
okay.
that's scary. Rune's
Oh,
also not harassing him. There's the swing. Not
oh,
strong enough.
no.
Still doesn't get a red. Too
Oh
late!
Yeah, oh, so there was another circumstance there where Oz kind of popped some stuff early on the right side, or on the center right, and then, like, that, I think, closed off too many options for him while he was waiting for that, and then again, like you said, like, not popping that structure, he had the green one in the center. If you don't see that piece coming in your queue imminently, then every time you stop seeing it, you have to make that choice. Am I going to see this piece ever again? And in that case, he didn't.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the right time.
He was being quite ambitious towards that end. And, well, we get punished for those.
This could be interesting. Alright, I was going to 2-chain into this, but Rune probably has the muscle to block it, at least block most of it, so...
Yeah, he can't accept the damage incoming. And now Oz playing at half a board.
Rune doesn't have a ton of stuff ready to go, but kind of able to put some things together here.
Okay. He's having yellow set up on the top, so just in case he needs an attack, he does have access to him.
Yeah, I mean, Rune... I think Rune is concerned with, like, yeah, being able to keep this stuff open, defend himself against this green blob here.
Yeah. And another
green.
green.
Here we go. This is actually
case.
very good. Because now this follow-up is actually gonna block this. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Oz finally dug down to his blob of his own, so
Wasn't
giving
that
us a little bit
effective,
of tempo.
though? Yeah. Unfortunately, Oz doesn't have like a ton left, but he does have maybe enough to kill at this point. I don't really know.
Oh, he could have had a 2-chain, but got blocked off. Still has that blue blob up top. You might want to spend it. No, he still wants to play off green-yellow. Okay, that blob's gonna hurt.
Yeah, there we go. I think that does it, right? Oh no, actually, Rune has a chance to.
Oh, yeah. Rune didn't go for the cross. Surprise.
I'm not actually sure that. Oh yeah, no, that would have made it more powerful. Yeah. Okay, Oz has defense for days.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out now.
Yeah, he gets to just power up his reds, his greens.
Yeah, he's actually.
Yeah, this should be death.
Yeah, tanking Garbager is totally.
Oh yeah.
All right. 2-1, but again, fought to all the way to the end. Woo.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a crazy, crazy game. Oh. Welcome back, Rin.
Hello.
That was quite the fight there. That tactics change in game 2 was quite nice.
Yeah, I kind of remembered how I was playing before I got spooked by Masa. I don't know what happened in the last round though. Got away from me a bit.
Alright. So, Oz versus Blaster here. This ought to be an interesting one. This is losers semis. I think we've managed to avoid having round name problems this whole time. Which, now that I've said it, means that I'm going to somehow mess it up in the last, in the final stretch.
Grand Finals is going to be called Winners Finals.
Oof. That would just be me losing my mind. That'd be raw. I hope not.
That'll crash. No.
We also haven't had a crash. This game doesn't usually crash. It's Neo Geo. It's pretty solid. Okay. Oz, of course, the Kumara main. Okay, so Oz looking for the center build.
Kind of getting dreaded in yellows, but finally gets him out, but a little awkward positioning for him.
Yeah.
Oh, just go straight for the swing.
I think at some points it's better to take than just have it get covered. Like if it's powerful enough. Like that actually did some meaningful damage to Blaster's board, so.
Yep. But Blaster does have the yellow open up. A little bit quirky to work with, but...
Ooh, Oz maybe switching to column 3 here? No, not quite. Okay, just choosing a setup immediately. There's some circumstances there where there was the opportunity to swap columns there. And again, swapping into a center adjacent column, like not 4, but one of the ones next to it, 2 or 3 or 5, is a good play for defense. It's something you can kind of do after winding your way up the board, so I highly recommend.
Oh, this 2-chain's gonna... Oh, that wasn't a 2-chain. Never mind, I'm tripping.
But this is fine. That's the 2-chain.
There it is. Oh, yeah. Die. That was awful shot. I'm disappointed in you.
Alright, Oz all in on blue.
Yeah, might as well. Oh!
Yeah, I'm not really sure about this.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, Blaster also kind of all in on blue, but does need to swap into column 3 if she's gonna... Actually, now she has to take these yellows out. Like, otherwise this is...
Kind of borked it. Okay.
Yeah.
Blue's alive.
Deciding?
Yeah, I gotta respond.
Yep, that's fine. Still
5 is way better than like 20, 30 some damage.
Yeah, definitely keeping the blues open, so that's fine.
Exactly.
Both players, again, these very scary blue structures here. Both of them have...
Yeah.
Yeah, Oz is
A lot
scarier,
of
though.
crosses, too.
Yeah. Oz is... Oh, he's doubling
yeah.
up. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
177.
Actually, that's funny. When you've got nothing but a giant stack of crosses, you are allowed to take it from the bottom. It's just as good.
Yup. It goes from basically anywhere, even from the center. That would kill. So this is why you harass people, because you really don't want them to build that. And that's, again, some things that I said earlier about, like, intent. I wouldn't call it intentionally losing the exchange, but even if you won't, you know, even if garbage will come back to you, it's sometimes advantageous to get your opponent to pop a structure before it becomes too deadly.
Yeah.
So that was certainly a case where Blaster should have, well, first of all, tried to go first in order to blunt the impact, but also, you know, again, just send something earlier on in order to get Oz to blow up that blue structure before it became, you know, crosses that went all the way across the board.
Yeah, I definitely want to, like, try and make them dance, because a lot of the match's tempo can just be decided on that first swing. Because if you don't have a proper response for it, you are going to get blown up horrendously.
Yep.
Okay. Oz's structure is so massive that he can start, like, extending in the center. Oh no! Gets a blob. So,
I was gonna say,
gonna be a
Blaster
lot weaker.
actually also has a pretty beefy one here. Gonna choose to extend. I'm
It's
not
smaller,
sure.
but it's
No, move it, move it!
It's hard to tell which deals more
Oh!
damage.
I mean, it wasn't open. Putting that there was like kind of a mistake. I was unable to block the 3-digit number though, but now we're basically neutral.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Popping that green. Let's do the yellow be a little clean. Trying to do some hold down gaming, but yeah, Oz is too clean for that now.
Yeah, this is not a huge problem for us. He might even greed a little bit here. I
Yeah.
expect him to greed more on the left side, but oh yeah,
Oh.
problematic now.
Yeah, Blaster opting to greed, going for the cross, gets blocked by the damage, or yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, still gets the T out of it, so it's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, Oz needs to come up with something here, otherwise he's gonna die by 1,000 cuts.
Oh, it doesn't get the rotation.
Just gonna let it
Okay.
happen. Yeah, you can 180 if you're sandwiched between two columns, just like in Puya.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was expecting to see that come out, but he just kind of gave it the round.
Very awkward start for both players here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Oz's main color, I think, is red. Just after he's done getting everything out. Oh no, it's blue.
Seems like it's blue, yeah. Alright, he's gonna move into column 3. It's possible. No, not yet. No? Okay, well.
Yeah.
No, he's
I think
gonna
like
continue.
Oz really like.
Luckily all
trying
that
to make it
blue
up,
falls
we
into
have,
place and doesn't get
one.
checkpointed.
Yeah. Okay. Solid
Oh.
2-chain. No response from Blaster, so
Yeah, it doesn't have the blue ready, so that's gonna
Yeah.
close off this blue structure here.
okay. Top board gaming. Oz trying to hold down. Make sure that Blaster doesn't get to play the video game.
Just needs to come up with bigger stuff. I mean, that's kind
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Oh! They're not swinging!
Yeah, again, has the kill here, just needs to press it.
Oh,
And
that
again-
red should have been the kill.
There we
it
go.
is.
Okay. He really just wanted the cross. That's all he wanted. But
Oh wait, no,
Blaster
it's too
gets
late.
The 2
It had to
chain.
be the red
Yeah.
before that one.
This is why you don't
no.
wait, folks. Okay, actually, it does have the ability to keep that blue open, so this
Okay.
maybe isn't the worst position if your name is King Osprey, King Mango Student the Third. Does need to set it off right now, though, absolutely. Okay, but again, a one game turning into a maybe not one game based solely off of failing to look at opponent's board. This is
Oh,
why
yeah.
we play Pochi and Nyaa, folks.
That was a poor choice on trigger by Blaster. They turned a double red into a spike when they already had one, so it just reduced the damage.
Yep. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, Oz kind of wanted that red out of the way, but didn't want to put the extra yellow trigger, so...
That's
okay,
it.
this should probably do it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Alright, Oz will finish his food this time, but... boy, if we didn't take the scenic
Not
route to
before
get
the
there.
food almost finished him.
Yeah.
He wanted to do it, he wanted to play a little bit more video game.
Oh, man. Sure, if he wanted to play more of the video game, he could just simply ask in the Puzzle Wednesday Discord, why are we building Sandwich?
Don't worry.
Oz.
Puyo brain rot. Puyo brain rot. Puyo
It's not
brain
even
rot.
what I was going to draw attention to. Oz seems to build in columns 1 and 7 a lot, whereas Blaster is enjoying
Yeah.
a nice column 2 build that can branch out on either side.
Yeah. That's definitely part of the reason why you do that, but also because the branches on column 2 can easily just move your chain into column 3.
Yeah.
Which is another benefit.
Oh, not the double. This should.
That's
okay,
a double
wait,
up,
Blaster
yeah.
did the Huh?
No, Blaster,
you
wait!
didn't-
Blaster didn't count!
Blaster
Oh,
has
no!
failed to count.
Oh no, Blaster could. I mean, I don't know how much it would have done, but Blaster could have taken that from the center. It would have been worse, but it would have.
Say Blaster needed that clear to play the game some more, and they just decided, no, I want to go to sleep.
I think they looked and they were like, oh, okay, well, if I tank 5 lines, I'll be able to take it from the top, so that's good. But unfortunately,
But it was actually 4, which
Yeah.
is not 5.
not 5. That's really unfortunate. Blaster does play puzzle games. That does mean she is incapable of counting. That's correct.
Yeah.
That's true.
That is.
That is very
That
true.
is how it works.
Specifically past 4. Most puzzle gamers can count to 3 or maybe even 4,
Yeah.
but never
Wait,
to
there's
5.
there's numbers after 4?
I mean, entirely theoretical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our best scientists have been trying to figure that out for a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Run ends here, sports fans. I mean, I don't know, Oz.
It's called many. That is the number after 4. Many.
Ratttz said that you were making her sweat.
I thought-
so-
I thought that I could maybe beat Ratttz, and then Oz beat me. And then by the transitive property of beating.
Oh, you're going to be Ratttz, is what I'm hearing.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Wow.
I love Inui. I think, isn't that what it's called? Like Inui?
Ennui?
Ennui? Something like that.
Are we talking about ennui in the chat right now?
If that's how it's said, I don't know. Anyways, we got a game to watch.
There is indeed a game to watch.
Alright.
Oz being very interesting on how he's handling these
Yeah,
yellow-green
this
interaction.
He's got to take
Grass.
the yellow first. Again, it's fine if he plans on taking it, but he is committing to taking it before he takes the green.
Yeah. Oh, does he go for the
Okay.
double? Yes, he does.
Alright, we're doubling up. Not bad, but
Yep.
it does. I mean, again, the function of that more than doing a ton of damage was to force Ratttz to blow up one of her 2 defensive structures.
Exactly.
So, we'll see how it goes. Is he gonna double up again?
He's trying to work on it. There we go.
I think he's deciding how much he can tank.
Yeah.
This red is going to be difficult to use for Ratttz.
Yeah, but
There isn't a good way No.
Okay, not dead.
Yeah, difficult, you
Actually,
say?
wait, no! Oh my god! Oh!
I think there was a whole
secret garbage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it does actually have it open, but
Okay. It's open. That's all that matters.
again,
Question is, can Ratttz make sure that he doesn't get to play the video game? Okay,
never
good.
found a green again in his life. You hate to see
Yeah.
it.
hmm
And again, this is why when I say things like you will have to decide if you stop seeing a color, will I ever see this color again? Because sometimes not even a question of like,
Yeah.
oh, you're about to die, so you won't. Sometimes it's you might be about to die in 15 pieces and you still won't.
Yeah. You just need to kill them until they're dead.
In that case, though, the last time they ever saw green, that was not accessible.
It was not.
Yeah.
It didn't really factor into the decision making quite that time, but just a reminder to the crowd that
Yeah, if they
getting
ever did
droughted
see
is very possible.
Yeah, if they got one green piece at just the right time and they greeted with it, then that would have definitely been a very questionable move.
Oh, we're doing a little
Oh, building a ladder.
Loop-de-loop.
little, yeah, H gaming doubling up. That's not gonna actually cover this, is it? Oh wait, Ratttz let it cover. No, that was a huge mistake from Ratttz. Oh no! She could have kept that open. Oh god. I don't know if she didn't realize how much room she had or how much damage she was about to take, but definitely needed to pop that structure on the bottom to provide more room and then, I mean, offset the incoming damage enough to get that, you know, going. Okay, so Oz...
All these double
structure
blues
is
just...
Yeah.
Oh, I like what
This
Oz
blue
is
structure
doing with
terrifying
Ratttz
me.
here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, Oz has got the right idea here.
Yeah, that doesn't means it doesn't matter which happens first, the blue or the green. There's gonna be plenty of like chains either, or sorry, branches either way.
Yep.
Yeah, now they can turn the red into another move. It's very clever.
Okay, getting a little poke out. Doubling up a little. That's another poke. Alright, Rat's able to get this green structure out. Almost killing Oz off the column 4 spire. Okay, Oz actually gonna continue to dig though. Yeah,
That little brush with death making him go, you know what, maybe I should just get rid of these yellows at the bottom before it's a problem again.
Yep. Alright, pretty powerful attack. That's actually gonna cover everything Ratz has.
Yeah.
Again, Oz is picking it up here.
Alright.
This
This is a perfect time to just press C and hold down.
Oz doubling up.
Hit
Alright,
the
that
C
should do
button.
it.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, thank God.
Alright, game 1 to Oz.
Yep.
So I think Oz did not manage to take a game off Ratz earlier. So already off to a better start. It is a first to 3 though, so we have lots of Pochi left to play.
Oh, the broken cross. Oh, the double oh, damn it. I can't believe someone would just fill in a move art like that instead of just reading a checkboard forever.
Okay, Oz trying to figure out his attack strategy here, it looks like. Okay,
Yeah.
covering up these greens maybe not the best move, unless he continues building them in column 3 now?
He gets an opening out, but now he just gotta start explaining more.
Ratz is in such good shape though. She's actually way
Yeah,
better. See what
Ratz's
happens here?
moves are much stronger than
Okay.
Oz's, although Oz gets... No, they both get both at once.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, okay. Oz actually winning that
I'm
exchange.
surprised.
Oz definitely taking the advice to consider when good opportunities to double up to hard though. I think that's like the second time this set that he's won an exchange off of good use of doubling up.
Yeah.
Alright, trying to figure out the best way to incorporate this new yellow.
Oh!
Huh.
I think he's
Not
just trying
sure
to
the blob
extend.
was worth, but
He just wants to extend it.
let's see.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have tried to clear out the stuff on top, like the blues and the garbage, instead of accepting the blob there.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, powerful. Ratz maybe could have tanked that actually. Not sure why she didn't. Because this almost
Rest
certainly
gets a
would
blue
have
real
killed.
quick, she might just win.
Alright. A little bit out of the danger zone for Oz. But only a little bit. Really does need to be careful.
Yeah. Alright, gonna go straight into the attack.
I think Ratz wins this exchange. Oh, not quite actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Still just accepting a single line, so that's not too bad.
It
considering her
actually
position.
was good for her to accept that line because it connected up all those attacks she had.
Yeah.
Sometimes the garbage is good actually to me.
Yes. Like I said, in
This
games like
is
this,
a real good situation for Ratz here.
Yeah.
Not only does Oz have all that garbage, he's not even really digging down to anything, so if any greeting has to happen on top of the garbage.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think he
Oh.
has a real good way down here. Unless he pulls out the world's sickest dig of all time.
oh, he could have graded for the T in that scenario.
Okay. Alright, well he's bought
Okay.
himself some room. Let's see what he does with it.
He's alive.
Yeah.
No break. Okay, there we go.
Okay, he's gonna greed. He's
mean,
gonna
can you
greed.
blame him?
Oh yeah.
Like he needs to gain back a lot of tempo, so he's gonna take anything that he can get.
Yep.
Oh!
Wow.
Speaking of taking anything, he'll take that around.
Oh yeah.
Gladly take it to the bank.
I put the illiteracy.
Yeah, he's on that.
I read that one a couple of minutes ago, and I just kept that one to myself.
Oh
I figured-
man, I need to use that as a bio somewhere.
Oh, good.
Proving it incorrect by being able to decipher the meaning from the letters, though.
I would never do that.
That was a lucky guess. Okay. Big ol' 2-hit.
I think I prefer
Oh,
Oz's move
Oz
here.
still lost that. I'm surprised.
Yeah, they take a
Somebody
little bit of
blobbed it.
garbage, but they're left behind with... Actually,
Yeah.
no,
I
the
mean,
red they're left behind with isn't that much stronger than the green, honestly.
Well, yeah, Rat's actually able to just straight up tank that, which means that Oz is now playing on an abbreviated board with nothing below it. So I like Rat's here. I like Rat's position. Oh, this is gonna
Getting
be
all those
now-
huge double up.
It is real good, too.
Not gonna do it.
Yeah, she can start bullying. Or she can just go straight for the 2-chain.
Pretty good.
That was clever. I wonder if she actually worked out all the yellows would fall down into that really good shape.
It's pretty good.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
still not
Like, the
swinging
2-chain
yet.
was obvious, but the fact that it also had that many branches,
Okay, there we go.
that was very nice.
But no, Oz had enough pieces to just deflect the damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's
Oh.
doing the mini greed. The
Oh,
mini
no.
greed again, the
He's
correct
playing the
decision.
video
Yeah. All right.
Rat's
Might actually.
letting Oz play the game.
Yeah. Again, this is dangerous. This is what happens: is that when
Yes.
somebody digs down and it's deep into margin time, where literally any clear that involves, you know, non-spiky balls will send damage. Your
Yeah,
opponent gets
two-chain.
to send a lot of things very quickly, and they may not be
Yeah.
strong, but you know,
But
individually.
the fact that it's coming down so many times, it
Yeah.
builds up.
Oh, Rat's
It
getting the
wastes
exact
a lot
greens
of
and reds she
time.
needs.
Ooh, very
Yes.
cute. Oz not doubling up there
Okay.
with the green, but this is probably... Yeah,
Yeah,
I
That
mean,
should be to that.
this green will do
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Again, a lot of people just kinda not holding down when they have the chance. Well, they're holding down, but they're not pressing the C button first.
Yeah! Just hold down and press C. Just hold down
Yeah,
means
you need to
die.
do both inputs. Both inputs, please. Thank you.
Very avant-garde build from Oz here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised he went so vertical with the reduced amount of colors that they got in the first few pieces.
Well, this is a very cute green build, yeah, but definitely the kind of build you have to take immediately. And now... Oh, could have cleared that from the side. That would have been the, you know, the smart money. Okay.
Oh, Rat's not opting to power up off of a cross.
No,
Doesn't
it
go for
matter.
kill.
Doesn't
Please,
matter.
thank you.
Yeah, she's got it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oz just, like, tried to do something a little too complicated in the center there, and...
Oh
Yeah,
no! Wait, what?
Oh, no, it's fine.
He
It's
goes
fine.
road!
yeah, he's still alive.
Remember what I told you before about how there's, you know... That was a 6 and 7, and he just lived it. Never die in this video game. Okay. And he's gonna continue digging.
Okay.
I mean, I still
Yeah,
think
I know.
the Ratts really has to throw
Oh.
in order to lose this, but oh, that was
That
a
was so many spikes, he shouldn't have converted a lot of
Yeah.
those.
unfortunate move there, but... No, you need to... Oh my god.
Yeah, these blues are never gonna connect with those blues. Not in
Yeah.
a million years.
Yeah, that's not gonna
There we
happen.
go, he finally pops them.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It buys him some
Not
space.
a moment too soon.
Yeah, he can tank the hit. That's actually not nothing.
Oh,
Now margin time. Oh, if he gets lucky,
Yes.
he didn't get lucky.
yeah, if he got the 6 out of 7 there, he could have comboed.
That would have been so funny.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Ratz, please hit the C button, please, I'm begging you.
I think Ratz might.
Oh, that's a
avoid-
combo. Wait, no, it's not!
There we go.
No, it's not because that blue. Yeah, the really unfortunate choice of
Oh, he
position
needed
there.
to
Still
think a couple
technically
of moves
alive,
ahead.
but okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Oh my
he could have
lord.
lived it. He could have lived it.
Yeah, it came right down to that move.
Oh wow, unbelievable. All right, well, Ratz will join Oz on the board.
That's hurting my heart.
To be fair, Oz won a game after living like what, like 86-14. I think we all could have. maybe Ratttz would have been allowed to be a little salty about that.
Oh my god.
I don't think that green-yellow build on Oz's side works unless it's a double up.
It doesn't
Yeah.
really, but if the yellows...
No, it doesn't.
So, okay, I mean, the nice thing about it is that if the yellows come first, yeah, then it's easier to use them as defense, because they were stacked mostly in column 3. But, again, the way he took it, it didn't really matter, so not necessarily the best use of that. Okay, linking everything up here, but, okay, it does need a double up, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, that double up sucks, but it's the difference between that or death.
Yeah, definitely needed to do that. Ratttz has a fairly beefy attack there with a 3-tailed blob on the ends there. Yeah, Oz is gonna be in the dig zone for a little while, and by a little while I mean not actually
Yep,
that
no,
long.
that's
Waddle.
the correct way to do it.
He's about to die.
No, you shouldn't have turned that into a spike. Oh, not that it mattered.
Does not
Actually, maybe
matter.
it did matter. Maybe the one damage that you wouldn't have taken by not doing it.
I guess it's
Yeah.
possible, yeah.
It's possible.
Not sure who is spooky. Masa, you need to be quiet. You need to be quiet. Coming off a 3-0 victory in winners finals. She's like, ooh, I'm scared. No, you're not. Get out of here. Alright. Yep, Oz is perfectly content to tank that. Alright, that wasn't very useful, but... Okay, he's gonna take this now? No, he's gonna actually... So, even if it's not a vertical build, building with the kind of the little nub hanging out over a chasm allows you to tank some lines in a slightly different fashion, so... Useful if your build is relatively flat, as long as your entire board is not relatively flat. I was gonna feel that. Trying desperately to convert this into a stack that is accessible from outside. Ooh.
Oh, he's slowly getting the blues active.
Yeah, the blues are actually somewhat powerful now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much better than anything Ratttz has right now, at least.
Yeah.
That for sure is true. Alright, gonna try and force it.
Yeah.
Ratttz, okay, he's trying to decide if he can tank it. Correctly deduces that he cannot.
Yeah, no way.
Okay. Yep. Alright, so Ratttz with the other 8 incoming there. It's gonna split her stack in half. Can Oz finish the game off before Ratttz?
She didn't
Oh,
pop
that's
the
greedy on
blues. Ratttz, please.
Oh my
Oz
lord.
Okay,
doesn't
there
find
we
a good
go.
chance to do that before she gets to this.
That's a good 2 chain. On incoming. Okay,
That's
still
a little
living.
rough. Oh yeah, no, the follow-up was really what did it. Otherwise, Oz had a real shot at digging to those blues. Maybe still does.
I'm gonna go out
but-
on him here and say this is fine.
Okay. 2 chain should definitely be it. Oh yeah.
No, this isn't fine at all.
Yeah. Okay.
This is. Okay. Ratttz going up in the set. I'm slowly forgetting how to say words.
It's been a long night of Pochi.
It's been a long night and I'm just getting stressed that people that should be dead still staying alive.
That's the name of this game.
Mm.
Yes.
It's just Chris now. FKA Kaito Robinson. Thank you for participating in bracket tonight. Always a pleasure to have you. Ooh, Ratttz covering these greens up. This is gonna be a little spooky, scary.
Oh my lord, what is she cooking right now?
This is very, very interesting. It works, but it's so much weaker than it could have been.
Yeah.
Somehow,
But
still
Oz
strong
has
enough
surprised
that
she
I...
didn't-
nothing but a
I'm surprised
mess.
she didn't opt to pop green in order to have a cleaner way of building off of the red structure.
That's what I was looking for the whole time, and I didn't see it. Or rather, I didn't see it happen. There were opportunities to keep it open, but
Yeah, she still doesn't want to pop green.
That's fine, maybe?
Yeah.
Oz not doubling up here, maybe... Okay. Needed to get that extra piece out, I think. I think Oz maybe will have an issue
Ratttz,
here.
go for the red.
There we go.
Oh, Lord. That's gonna kill.
But I say, again, she had the kill. She's not pressing the button.
Yeah.
Yeah, she only had the kill 2 or 3 turns ago. That was the second chance she had at it. At least it was recognized then.
I'm dead naming anyone. Look, I'm just saying that Chris's handle showed up on the stream because FightK does this lovely thing where they key your username off of just the string, and that means you can't change it ever at all. And that means that you know, if your FightK handle is something embarrassing, then you gotta hold it.
Sorry, you said key the username off just the string, and that's so stupid I didn't even realize what you meant until, like, I just took a second thought at it.
Yep, that's right, there's no such thing as a user ID to Fightcade.
I see. Say, I wouldn't call myself... I'm not even sure if I would call myself a database administrator, let alone a good one, but... I do know one thing! And that one thing that I know is that Ratttz is very good at this game and just one set.
That's very true. And the other thing is that primary keys shouldn't be strings. Alright.
Oh, yes. Sorry, that's the other. Well, certainly not usernames.
Yeah.
Like, if it's just like, a string, but it's just a string that has an incrementing number, and it's like, okay, well, that's weird.
So it's not the same thing Steam does. They do have a user ID. They just, for other reasons, do not let you change your name. They do let you change your display name, and for example, your actual Steam username is not ever shown directly, basically under any circumstance, except when you're like buying something, maybe, or when they send you an email. But otherwise, you can change your display name just fine. Nobody cares. It's fine.
Yep.
All right, we're going to Grands.
Really? Who's playing?
Ratttz and MasaQueen.
Oh, yeah. I've heard
Guru Meditation. That rules. Alright, try it again.
Oh, wait. Did I get the error? I didn't get the error.
If
I'm
that's
in the
not
video
the
game.
case, what's other reasons? I don't exactly remember.
I mean, Steam was invented 1 million years ago by Jonathan Steam in 1985.
That's true.
There could be all
That's how the
sorts
story
of
goes.
weird things happening in the Steam backend.
Oh, that's a
Good
big ol'
double
hit.
up. Really good double up.
Yeah.
Ooh, but Masa unable to... Stack was too flat for that response. She's gonna have some time to dig down, but it's definitely gonna be a bit of a struggle now. Yeah. A little bit confused by that decision, but... Oh, definitely a little confused by this decision. Yeah, this doesn't quite work either. Alright, Rat's gonna take the first round here. It's not the reason you can't change. Again, you do have a user ID. It's real.
Oh god, Masa's yellow structure. I'm already getting scared looking at it.
Yeah, but again, this stack is very flat, and Rat's is...
Alright.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I definitely would have
going
popped it if I was
to
Masa.
not
I didn't realize the
kill.
attack was that small.
I'm not sure why she's still greeting. Just go.
That's because Rat hasn't done anything.
Okay. There we go.
Oh no, that incoming is death.
Yeah.
I think... Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, managed to catch Rat's with the, break in the red pieces there, so even though her defensive structure was open, she couldn't get to it.
And I was gonna say that I think MasaQueen's actually paying attention to the size of the attacks that are incoming and not just listening for the sound like I do.
Yeah.
Damn. Couldn't be me.
I would say so. I'm not sure that she got all that much by letting that,
Well, at the very
Oh, yeah.
least, she got 17 extra damage because she didn't have to counter it.
Okay. Gonna make an H. Yep, we're making an H. H.
Love a good H.
Very big structure here. Yeah, MasaQueen pivoting to column 5, but then also deciding that she's going to... Okay.
Yeah,
Oh!
those greens
Big
and
ol'
yellows.
Not enough room to get the reds! And didn't have a red anyway. Mamma mia.
Yeah, that was a very large structure with a couple of margin times. I didn't realize it would be so close to just a one-shot on its own.
Yeah, I mean, MasaQueen's MO very definitely is to try and protect one big attack for a long time and then murder you with it. It's a good strategy if you can get away with it. Again, that was when when you used it against Oz, it worked. So
It's all about recognizing the board state.
I was not doing that on purpose against Oz at all. Or rather, I don't know. I suppose it happened with the way I was playing.
You were just hoping he didn't hit you that hard. And then he did.
Yeah, sometimes he did.
Yeah. That's how it feels.
sometimes it do be like that.
No, I feel like the way I was
Pedal
playing.
crash.
Oh wait, that was pedal crash. Wow. I didn't even notice. I was just like, oh yeah, they're mainly like someone must have taken 3 Masa or someone because they've got a little on their board, but no.
Alright, Masa cleaning up the top of this stack here. She's
Yeah,
gonna pivot into
Masa
column
cleaning.
2 if she wants branches. Okay, she's maybe cleaning this up to pivot in column 2, which she does. Good.
Oh,
Alright, doubling up.
Going
No,
for the
not
double?
even gonna double up.
not
No.
quite.
I think
That's
the
gonna-
double up might have killed there.
It maybe would have.
I think she wanted to be able to get a secured kill because now it's clean. She
Yeah,
didn't
now-
switch up.
Yeah, now she can just win at her leisure, basically.
Yeah.
Well, she's not
She
getting
just gotta
on
get
many
a-
reds.
There we go.
Oh, that's not right.
Oh, the wrist didn't connect properly.
She just turned the thing over when she didn't need to. Not sure about this,
Ratttz
Chief.
still playing the video game? Okay, thank you.
Alright, there we go. That'll do
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
That's a dead Ratttz.
Womp.
Terminated.
You wish to be strong like the Puzzle Wednesday community. Just play the video game more. That's the best.
Just play video game.
I know.
There you go. I mean, yeah.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that on Rattz's side, Zircean?
I didn't, but it looks like there were some filled-in broken crosses there.
Yeah, there were 2 of them at the same time.
Yeah, the yellow and the red. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was definitely making choices, but she pulled through.
So capping this is very interesting. I think Masa's committing to a blue-yellow double up here. No, okay,
I think-
blue-green. That's fine.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
that
that's fine.
red.
Do the
That's
blue
so
and red
fine.
just hold into place, yeah.
That's so fine. Alright, so red and
These actually
yellow.
could have been taken in any order.
Yeah, red and yellow. Okay, she didn't really want
There
to
we
do
go.
that because she was scoping for a red-yellow to double up there.
Yeah, and
Probably
also
will
like
get
it.
away with it. Yeah, I think this will just kill.
Okay, there you go. Kind of blobbed it, but it's okay.
Yeah, I think she
The
could.
Oh,
green's
and the
nothing,
greens all
nothing.
fall into place too, just in case you need a little more damage.
That was a really awful green blob though.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
think you
there was
kinda
at
delayed
least like
that
a
red.
+6 or +10 or so.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was. Oh boy.
Yeah, there'd be a red yellow. I think she was afraid of a blob coming through, so she kind of had to delay it that weird way. But now Masa coming in, trying to finish this out with a 3-0.
That does appear to be her plan.
Getting to red before blue here. Only a little bit though.
No double up with such a flat stack from Ratttz. Feeling a little bit of like a missed opportunity.
Ooh, he didn't go for a little extra off the double red, but not too much damage.
I mean, it covered it up. It did its job.
Yeah.
That's the real thing here. All right, but Rat's able to
Yeah.
get this free again. Let's see if she can. pick up
Oh,
these.
she ended up blobbing the red, so
Yeah, it's a
power's
little
gonna
bit
be a little bit weaker.
This blue runs across the entire board, but I think everything falls into place after it. Especially
That's
the
correct. Sure does.
Yeah. And now just get rid of those greens on the right, and everything looks pretty good.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ratttz feverishly trying to farm for some blues. She's getting them.
Yeah, but Masa's got a... Okay, alright, but defense for Ratttz. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, Ratttz
Yeah.
was very clever to build that fast.
You
Now
gotta
they've
do
got a
it.
fighting chance.
Oh, can you please break? Okay, that works.
Powerful attack from MasaQueen, but gonna get completely bounced back. She does have access to her green if she needs to clear lines, but... Okay, she's going to double up here, yep.
The green was so weak though, it was just one tail.
Yeah. I think she's trying to dig to this structure. The bottom
Yeah, she's
here.
putting
She
the
wants
red in
them
place to drop into it now.
Yeah. Oh, she
Yeah,
does get
that's
the... Oh my god. Look at this.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nah, it was all calculated.
I know. The work of art. Yeah.
Rat's
Ooh,
deciding not to
okay.
tank that. Wait, no, the next piece wasn't yellow. No
Yeah.
way she could have tanked it.
And also that was 60 incoming, so that would have been a rough tank
Yeah.
regardless.
Well, that's why I was talking about specifically the next piece. If they could have just tanked 35.
Are we gonna pop? Does she greed for the
This
extra little red pieces? Nah.
needs to come out for Ratttz right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Alright.
actually looking kinda neutral now.
Yep, it's...
Yeah.
I mean, Ratttz has defenses.
Yeah.
So she's not terribly, sad right now. Oh yeah, little chain. Okay, keeping the reds together too. That's pretty good. You love to see that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright,
yeah.
going for H. H?
You love an H. She does have to be careful not to block off too many columns because of that.
No.
Just a
Yeah.
quick 24. Oh god. Pain. That next red was so close too. Oh,
Had to
my
play a
lord.
little faster.
Oh yeah, no. Liv is absolutely shooting laser beams out of her, the two little flowers on her head.
Yep.
Both people with very similar boards.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay,
a little
Ratttz
shocking
being
how
red.
similar they are. Okay, but Masa a little faster, gets a little bit more
Yeah.
off the green, or off the red structure. It has a little bit more on the green structure to follow up at her leisure. Okay, gonna try and pull this into column 5, it looks like. Oh, maybe doubling up here? No? Okay, not yet.
But all of these structures.
Oh my god, okay, that's powerful. That's very powerful.
Oh, okay.
Ratttz
Ratttz is
doesn't
living
die
on a
from it.
technicality.
Oh, wow, that sucks for Ratttz.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so
Okay.
greedy from Ratttz, but it just barely works out.
Oh, she has enough time! Insane.
She's not
I
going
was
my
wondering
God.
why she was doing that in column 6 instead of 5. She was like gambling on that hard.
Yeah, and I mean, it kind of worked, except for the fact that
Oh.
MasaQueen
Okay.
has this, which is a game-endingly large attack.
This should. No, it's not livable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ratttz had
And
to
she
pop
had
the
an
reds
incoming
there.
to
She
cover
really
it.
didn't
There
want
it
to,
is.
but she had to.
Yeah, she was looking for being able to pop them afterwards to keep the, keep the pressure
Yeah,
alive
it
and
would have
clear
been
the board.
inefficient, but it also would have been livable.
Yep. And there we go. MasaQueen absolutely speedrunning bracket tonight. Did not drop a single game.
My god.
Think about that.
That's crazy.
Yep. So, my faith was not misplaced. MasaQueen did in fact win the tournament.
But
I believe
She's not
MasaQueen
second
may
seed.
have
I
won-
seeded her first for a reason.
I believe MasaQueen may have won every single set that they played.
Like ever?
They did.
Oh.
Oh, not ever.
Oh, yeah,
but
I was
certainly
gonna
in this
say.
tournament.
That's certainly not true.
I think they may have just played 12 sets of Pochi and Nyaa, and they won 12 of them.
Oh, yeah. Sure did. Okay. Radio. So that'll be our tournament for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed Round of applause for all of our competitors tonight, as it's been a good time, and just take a look at this new background art from Kaito 7. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool. All right.
Yeah.
So after that thrilling grand finals, we will have a couple brief messages and then sign off. So upcoming events, not on here, but next week, Wednesday, same damn time, same damn channel, Landmaker. First Puzzle Wednesday tournament. We had a community night. It was a smashing success. Everyone loves Landmaker. Get your butts out there. And then, also, you can't, both people in Pochi and Nyaa cannot select the same character, so you can't do that. Shout outs to the TOs for running bracket tonight also, because it was a beefy boy. Real big one. Alright, so, Landmaker on the 14th. Woo! After that, 17th, Blockout. It's the ultimate 3D mind teaser. What can I tell you? It's it's a hell of a game. Hell of a game. It's real tough.
I have not
really
seen
fun.
it played once. I'm gonna have to look into that.
It is, yeah. So essentially, the basic idea is it's Tetris in 3D, and not in the Weltris sense. It's literally you're looking top down into the well, and you have to make faces, rectangles.
Planes?
Yeah, planes.
Right.
And boy,
Does that mean that this game has 6 rotation buttons?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Excellent. Continue.
I think there's versions where they only have 4 of the buttons enabled, and you can combine the rotations to get all 6, but it's very annoying. So I think there's just 6 rotation buttons. Anyway, so after that, Warriors Woods. We've, again, this is one of the mainstays. We've been running this as, I think it was, our first Nintendo puzzle. And drop some bombs, get yelled at by the RNG fairy, and
Get stuck, play some kicky footy.
Oh, the kicky footy, yes, I love playing kicky footy. All right, and then taking a nap. It's break time.
Yep. Still putting the head of that plunger just right next to his face.
Oh yeah, 100%. Look, he rinsed it off before taking it to bed.
Okay.
He's not a savage.
Yeah, just a quick rinse. That'll do.
Yeah. All right, then after the new year, we've got Dero and Dero. Again, if you like not Puyo, it's not Puyo with arms. The blobs have arms. When you clear stuff next to them, they reach out for friendship.
Yeah.
And if they make enough friends, then they can organize the working class and do a revolution, and it's your opponent just
Yeah.
Also, it has burst. Yeah, it's also known as Tecmo Stackers in the United States, but that name is kind of funny. So, Dero and Dero. It's pretty good. All right, and then following up the next Wednesday after that, Magical Drop 3, the first of the qualifiers for Magidoro Masters 2. So if you want to be on the world stage for that, come and join us for a fantastic night of Magical Drop. Just the usual stuff. It's good. All right, and that Saturday, Senno Community Night. If you've watched Senno on this channel before, it is a very interesting game. And unsurprisingly, because the meta was basically completely invented here, all the people who play it are insane. So if you want to get into Senno, but you don't want to get curb stomped immediately, take a gander. Come into lobby night. Just find somebody who's who hasn't spent their lives trying to figure out how to completely unfuck the meta this time.
I may refute the first thing you said there. If you've seen Senno before, then you don't know it's an interesting game. You don't know anything about it, because I don't think you can know anything about Sendo just by looking at it.
Sustained. That's fair. It is hype though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Maybe that's the one thing you would know about it.
All right. After that, Poochie Carrot. It's Brick Breaker, but versus. You drop stuff, kind of like Puzzle Bobble. Mess up your opponent's board. Try and get them to drop the ball, and then, as we all know, when you drop the ball, you drop it all. So you're quickly gonna die after that. Another game about throwing balls and dropping things on your opponents. Right after that, Ghost Lop. Yeah, great game. Ikaruga meets Puzzle Bobble meets Brick Breaker, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. It's very fun. It's very hype. Try and find routes through, the ghost patterns and
try to hit one-frame links.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure if there's any one-frame links in Ghost Lob, but there's definitely some tight moves you can try to pull off if you're a madman.
Yep. Yeah, definitely room for being a sicko in this game. And again, it's very hype. I really like it. So I would, if you're a fan of anything in that realm, again, any kind of bobble, any kind of, stuff like that, I would recommend you check out Ghost Lop.
If the speed gets high, then they are one frame.
Okay. Well, there we go. KS again knows lots of things about this game.
Yeah,
So.
I would trust that message with my life.
Yeah, if you want to know more about Ghost Lop, definitely go ask KS. They will be happy to divulge everything, including, optimal scoring strats, which are very, very weird. No, the game certainly it's a prototype, and in some cases it kind of shows, but the gameplay itself, extremely solid. Would recommend. All right, so that's all we have for tonight. Let me see what the Puzzle Gamer loadout is looking like. Who can we raid? Do you have anyone to raid?
Who, me?
Yeah, just, anyone who's still on the call.
No. I've got no idea who's good. No, everyone's offline. It's too late.
Oh, man.
So if you don't have anyone, then I don't have anyone.
That's crazy. Alright, I guess we're rating Proto. Friend of the pod. Everyone say hi to Protokami. Protokami, known for being a fiend of Landmaker, really loves the game, ran a bunch of tournaments for it back in the day. And, if you want to see Proto in the Landmaker bracket, I don't know if they're signed up for it yet, but so let's take a look. Let's take a look and see if we can strong arm them into doing that. Am I gonna get kicked out soon? No, we're not gonna get kicked out quite yet. Takes too long. Oh my god.
So puzzle games, right?
Yeah.
You ever played one?
Oh my god. The timer's just ticking down. I have no idea where to find this freaking tournament. Alright, whatever. Just option select. If he's not in tournament, yell at him to join tournament. Alright. Toodles all. Have a good night.